Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex here in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania. It's that time. It's semifinal action here from PIHL Lemieux in southern Butler County. It's the West, it's the East, it's the Girls League semifinals for the PIHL. This is Berg Hockey Live, presented by 10band.tv. Todd Kazagorowski to my right here. He's going to be taking care of all your video for us tonight. They're going to do the introductions of the players, and then we will be on to game time here at the Lemieux Sports Complex. While we're waiting for the teams to get out here, East, of course, fashionably later than the West lining up, but they're getting ready to go. The East team made it here on a 2-1 victory on Sunday over the Southwest squad. Goal by Kira Florick was the difference in that one. We have, I believe that is 7 of the top 11 in scoring are here for this game, and when it comes to the regular season scoring. So we're going to move along here as the players come out onto the ice. They'll be introduced one by one, and then it'll be game time. I'll be back momentarily here at the Lemieux Sports Complex. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania. It is the PIHL Girls League semifinal live from southern Butler County here. The East meets West this afternoon, actually early evening at this point. The East, the 4 seed, coming out of a victory over the Southwest squad on Sunday here at the Cavestro rink. 2-1 was that one. We talked a little bit about in the pregame how the season scoring leaders seem to be heavy to the West squad. However, only one in the top 5 on that season. In the top 5, and that was the Mara Carlisle with 15 points. Of course, Cameron Evans winning the regular season title. She and the Southwest squad are no longer with us for this tournament. But Delaney Howard, who you'll see next, finished second with 18 points. Mara Carlisle from the West squad, 15 points, 7 goals, 8 assists. Leland Amani you'll see in the second game, as well as Audrey Monroe-Neely, rounding out what is effectively the top 5 if you're taking goals into effect as tiebreakers, as Kylie McKenzie and Marley Webster were tied with 12 points also for that 5th spot. Kylie McKenzie from the East, 8 goals, 4 assists. Marley Webster, 5 goals, 7 assists, 12 points there. And then the 4 players tied for 7th, I believe, are Cora Williams, Lillian Relier, Emily Reiner, and Tessa Moore. All of those players are in that tie and playing in this game right now. So we're going to see who's going to be able to move on to the championship game on Saturday at 4:45 at this rink, same location. But you look around at what we have, and it's going to be an interesting matchup as West and East battle here. West, of course, 10-0 on the season. I don't need to go into any tiebreakers or anything. You can't do much better than a phenomenal start for the season, and haven't seen a little bit of issues yet as they move through the season. Not really tested, other than a couple games against the Southeast squad. Big part of that is the starter, the sophomore from Moon High School, Jenna Collins. Collins 9-0 on the season, a .55 goals against average and a .941 save percentage. Definitely one of the reasons why this team just cruised throughout the season. Just built from top to bottom. You look at a lot of the names, a lot of the players, how they were able to get together and just play wonderful hockey throughout this year. Then you look at the East squad. The East squad built a little bit differently, but they are led pretty solidly by Kylie McKenzie. She's pretty shifty out there. She's able to get into the spots that she needs to and take home a couple of the shots that she needs to make sure her team gets ahead. Also pretty well taken care of in net this season as Corinne Taco Brunetto, they call her Taco. You're going to hear Taco chants out there. 92 in net, is going to be the starter tonight for the East squad. You're looking at that, and she was 4-2 on the season, a .230 goals against average and a .933 save percentage. Then of course, they have a solid backup second goaltender. I won't call her a backup. She played 1A, 1B with her. It was Caitlin Porter from Hempfield. But this year it was definitely Taco Brunetto, the sophomore's net, if you're talking about people who are going to continue to help this East team move along. And they've got a mountain ahead of them with this West squad. So, all right, we will be back with the start of this contest, East-West semifinals. Winner gets to take on the winner of the Southeast and Central, which will be next on Berg Hockey Live. Brought to you by 10band.tv. Face-off coming up here at center. The teams will meet around, talk a little bit about it. For one of these teams, a berth to the finals. The other heading home. As I see out here, a couple of players from the Central squad have already made their way. Sorry, the North squad is here. So they're going to head out. They're going to watch this game. A lot of camaraderie in this one. The inaugural season, bringing a lot of that out. But we're going to find out who's heading to the final to face the winner of the Central and the Southeast team. That's at 8 p.m. here on Berg Hockey Live, presented by 10band.tv. Once again, Lemieux Sports Complex. East, West. We're going to find out who's heading to the finals. I am Brian Mitchell, working the tech tonight, Todd Kazarowski. Thank you for joining us on this Wednesday evening. I don't work very many Wednesdays. It's the second Wednesday I didn't actually have to do my my regular night job that I have every Wednesday, so thank you for joining me here and enjoying a little bit of hockey. Oh, it's a Brian Batico sighting here. Batico and Strager are your referees for this contest. Getting ready to drop the puck here. Teams are talking to their respective benches. Final prep. It will be Corinne Taco Brunetto from the Greater Latrobe High School in net for the East squad for the West. Jenna Collins from Moon High. It's a battle of sophomores in net. Like I said, it's a very young league, especially in net. And this is only going to get better as the years progress. It'll be Emily Reiner stepping in for the West squad. For the East squad, it's Emmy Taylor, and the faceoff will be won by Reiner back. It's going to be Tessa Moore carrying it, and Moore coming to shoot on. Held on to, they're going to look at it. It got loose, but Brunetto was able to keep it out. It looked like maybe she crossed the line, but unfortunately referees didn't see it that way. And coming the other way is Floric. Floric, the hero in the last game. Floric shot on Collins, save made, thrown off on the back by Plunkard. Nobody home, and it's going to go back up off the half wall, carried in by the West squad. That's going to be Marley Webster. Webster battles through, but it's going to come back out where Taylor will have, there's going to be Moore. Tessa Moore brings it in offside as the West squad was hugging that line. Webster couldn't get back across before they had to call the whistle. 16:24 remaining in the first period. 0-0 is your score here. Well, a face-off to our right down low where Brian Batico will drop it between Mara Carlisle, and I believe that is Leah O'Donnell. O'Donnell and Carlisle will fight back into their own zone. The West team will have a hard time getting it across, but Cora Williams will get it back up for Leah O'Donnell. O'Donnell will chase it back into the far corner. Up to the point, it's going to be kept in by the West squad. East is going to bounce it back out for Carlisle. Carlisle finishing with 15 points on the season. That's good enough for third in the league. Tops on the players on the ice. It's going to go down the ice where it's going to be chased down by Bailey Medved. Medved will just dump it up for Relier, who will leave it for Carlisle. Carlisle over for Anderson. Anderson, you noticed in pregame wearing a graduation cap, supposed to be graduating tonight, instead joining it with us here in Cranberry and playing in this semifinal contest. Moore, point, shot. Blocked in front. Carlisle throws it on net. Taco Brunetto holds on to it. Face-off coming up to the right of the sophomore from Greater Latrobe. I thought that was a really cool detail. She was supposed to be graduating. They waited till the last person to introduce her, and she was the one that was introduced with a graduation cap. Reiner will step in and with LeBlanc, and the shot on net. I believe that was by Schaltenbrand. Oh, that by Kiss. Hannah Kiss takes the shot and the save by Brunetto. West sticking to their guns. Just firing shot after shot on any goaltender in their way. Brunetto does a good job at excelling whenever the multiple shots are coming. It'll be a good matchup between the two of them. Faceoff will come all the way back down on an icing call. 15-16 remaining in the first period. Face off one and shot on. Brunetto makes the save. Rebound comes across. It was Reiner trying to stuff it through. Nobody home. Moore keeps it in nicely. Gets it to Reiner. Reiner cuts across. Gets a shot over. Back to Reiner. Reiner's shot blocked. Florek will take it. She falls down trying to get to the puck. It's going to be picked up by the West squad at the point. Nope. Goes past Moore and all the way out. And here comes the East squad. It's going to be shot on. Trying to get a name with the number. These light blue jerseys throw me off. That's Plunkard from Windber. Sometimes they're hard to get a hold of. And blue versus blue, the color rush is going on here. Moore is going to carry it back out into her own zone. She'll wheel back into the corner. Moore from Lindsley passes it up for Hannah Kiss. Hannah Kiss will carry it across. Tries to backhand it across. Nice play by Olivia Yakmak to break that up. Lakin Schultenbrand will just try to leave it down. Goes down for Olivia Knockel, the Norwin product. Throws it up along the boards. Floric battles off with Webster. Has the puck separated from her, and it'll be down into the corner where Yakmak will take it on a backhand up. Kept in by Shermatz. I believe that is Lindsay Shermatz wearing 14. That is correct. Back out. Relier on the half wall. Down into the corner. Relier gets separated from the puck. Relier, the big winner a couple weeks ago on Berg Hockey Live as she beat the Southwest squad's major fight back into that 4-0 contest to tie it up. And Relier with 2 goals, including the game winner in that contest. Back out for Webster. Webster can't hold on to it, so Plunkard will turn it the other way. She has an opportunity for 3-on-2 if they hurry. They get a line change instead and just dump it behind Collins. McKenzie will chase it down, but it'll be kept in by the East squad. McKenzie leaves it for O'Donnell. O'Donnell throws it across. McKenzie will take it, slot back down to O'Donnell. All alone, look for the backhand. McKenzie can't get to it, so then it's going to be Carlisle coming the other way. Mara Carlisle looking for Relier on the play, can't get to it. It's going to be taken by Brunetto, dumped into the half wall. Sloan battles off, and it's going to be McKenzie throwing it across, but Carlisle keeps it in nicely. Relier trying to get the backhand. Lewis leaves it down for O'Donnell. O'Donnell behind her own net, comes back in the near corner, bounces it off the wall, past Medved. And it's going to be chased down by Williams. Cora Williams, I believe that is the 7th, tied for 7th in scoring in the league this year. 11 points. Back out past Sydney Shermatz wearing 84. Cleared for Lewis. Leaves it for Elizabeth Jarrett. They'll fight behind the net where Sarah Seto dumps it in front. It'll be turned over and turning the other way. The Elizabeth forward product brings it in, throws it on net. That was Alexa Kelly, and now we'll face off to the right of the sophomore Jenna Collins. 12:25 to go here in the first period. Shots are 7-3 in favor of the West. Face off to the right of the Moon goaltender Collins. Jarrett battles this back around for Hannah Kissel, taking and bring it out of the zone. Clement comes down on one leg, and she actually makes the play to keep it in the zone. They'll have to get back on side where Susan Nelson will have to collect it behind the net. Going around. West trying to get it out of the zone. It will be Tessa Moore. Moore, the freshman, comes across, throws one across, and it's going to be Kiss picking it up. Hannah Kiss brings it, takes it to the top of the circle. She gets around a couple defenders, including Elizabeth Jarrett. It's thrown on and bounced back around, and Kelly will take it. Alexa Kelly from Elizabeth forward, carrying it out of the zone. Kelly dumps it in to the corner, where Kira Floric will chase it down, bounced off. Bailey Medved up to the point. It will make it out of the zone. Dumped back in by Emmy Taylor. Moore shakes off Taylor and throws it back out of the zone. Will be picked up by Cassidy Anderson. Anderson waits, throws one across where it's picked up by the East squad. Schultenbrand battles off, and it'll be Plunkard. That pink tape on her stick dumps it down the ice. Floric's going to chase it down. There's not going to be an icing on this one. Moore and Floric will battle. Moore gets a stick in the Floric. Well, Floric gets a stick in the Moore, but they'll go around. Back out of the zone, kept in nicely by Sloan. Madison Sloan leaves it. Schultenbrand will have to take it behind the net. Lakin Schultenbrand of Montour dumps it down for Lillian Relier. Relier waits, has onside with Anderson. 3 blue shirts in front of them, though. Oh, Relier gets around a couple players, throws it on net. Anderson with a tip, saved by Brunetto. It's going to go up to Shermatz. Back behind, Sloan can't play the puck, so Anderson will chase it down. Sorry, Schultenbrand will chase it down. They'll bounce it around. Relier is going to take the puck. Marley Webster in front of the net. No call on that one. Somebody's tripped up in the slot. They're not. It's going to be turned the other way. McKenzie comes in. Kylie McKenzie scores! Takes advantage of a miscue at the blue line, and it's 1-0 East Squad as Kylie McKenzie gives them the lead at 10-11 of the first period. It was just an innocent miscue at the blue line. McKenzie was able to pick the puck up. The defenders ran into each other. Yep, just a miscue on the pass, and the 2 defenders ran into each other. McKenzie came in, fired at 5-hole on Collins, and it's 1-0 East Squad here in the semifinals. Olivia Yakmak passes it past Sydney Shermatz. Reiner comes around the defenders. Reiner shoots, scores! Catches Brunetto off guard, and we're tied up here at 1. 10:06. Clock is still running. I'm going to call that 10:08. Reiner just fired one through. The clock did not run until they actually got to the shot. So we're going to call that 10:04 of the first. 1-1 is your score. Reiner just caught her off guard and down low. Fired it from a really, really tight angle. Coming into the zone is the West squad. Shermatz on the backhand. She'll lose it up, and they'll be jockeying for position behind the net. That was Anderson and that was Shermatz. I'm trying to figure out the other half of it. McKenzie waits. Williams comes in around. Williams waits, has a wide open player across, couldn't get it to her. McKenzie's going to pick it up in the slot, dumps across. It's going to be O'Donnell trying to get to it, but it's going to come out of the zone. Thrown back in for Medved by Clement. Julia Clement throws it up, and it's going to go back out. Mara Carlisle comes into the zone. Carlisle tries to separate herself from the players. Nobody able to do that. Alexa Kelly throws one up along the half wall. Kiss down behind. And a Kiss will leave it for Clement. Back down, it'll be Kelly in the corner. Clement and LeBlanc out there with her. Going down is Carlisle. And LeBlanc goes with her and throws a hard shot there on the side of the net. It bounces out in front. West is going to need to get back on side. Moore carrying it into the zone. Tessa Moore skates around. A little bit of pressure and back up. And it's going to go past Bowers and all the way down for Susan Nelson. Nelson waits, thinks about it, dumps it up. It's going to be kept in nicely at the point. Is Emmy Taylor with the play. She's going to throw it around. It's going to stay behind the net where it's going to be picked up by Moore and dumped up to the half wall. Keeping it in nicely is Taylor Plunkard. Plunkard throws one up off of the netting and out of play. 8:02 remaining first period. 9-4 are your shots. 1-1 is your score here at the Lemieux Sports Complex. Face off to our left here. Batico will drop the puck. It was Schultenbrand and Taylor in the dot. Schultenbrand will win it up to Relier, who carries it in, dumps it behind the net, tries to beat out the defender. She does, throws it in front. Shermatz waits, shoots, tip in front. Oh, it was nicely redirected by Cassidy Anderson. And it goes on net. Brunetto was up to task and holds on to it. 7:50 remaining first period. Face off one and cleared down. It'll be chased down the ice, and icing will be the call. 7:43 remaining in the first period. Lemieux Sports Complex on this rink throws me off all the time because they put the terrestrial clock directly under the regular clock. So you might hear me tell you the actual time out there right now instead of the time left on the clock. Face off to the left of Taco Brunetto. Going to go back up, and Relier is going to throw a backhand on. It's going to be tipped around, thrown in the side of the net. So what the West squad does well, it's able to find the trash in front of the net and try to fire it home. They're really good at those high chance shots. Relier throws one across. Shermat's down. It's not the first shot. It's not the second shot. It's those third and fourth shots that they're able to get. And if you can't cover up the rebound, it just gets worse and worse and worse as the progress goes. Sloan's going to take the puck up from McKenzie. She'll bounce it out. It'll be Relier keeping it in. Relier dumping it down. Knockel across. Carrying it out of the zone is Sloan. Sloan trying to go to McKenzie. She's way too far in front of her, and it's going to be an icing call. 6:57 remaining in the first period. 1-1 is your score. West and East exchanging goals early. McKenzie and Reiner. Face-off coming up to the left of Brunetto. Face-off one and throw it on net. East is actually going to win that one back to Brunetto, and she'll hold on to it. 6:52 remaining in the first period. Face-off won by the West squad. Back. Medved throws one over for Moore. That's Webster. Marley Webster's shot looks to be tip in front by Seto. Can't complete the play, so it goes back up. Webster dumps it down. There'll be a tie-up in front. Knockel and Seto. They'll just bounce it up along the boards, and it'll be carried to the blue line and out. LeBlanc's able to get a foot on it and get it out of the zone. It'll be tipped out by LeBlanc. Medved will take it into the zone. Medved gets around two defenders, carries it in top of the circle. Medved shot just off the waffle of Brunetto and out. Medved, nice little play there to get around the defenders and fired a nice hard shot top corner. 6:16 remaining, first period. We'll have another face-off. Carlisle steps in with Taylor. Emmy Taylor will get the face-off out of the zone. Kira Floric waits, dumps it on net. Collins makes the save. Looks for a rebound opportunity here for Plunkard. Oh, stick check by Collins, and it goes back into the corner. Floric will chase it down. She's going to have to leave it up, and they'll fight it off. Bowers goes around Moore. Going to carry it in, but offside. Kiss was a half a step off. Step 5:52 remaining first period. Thank you for joining us on Berg Hockey Live, presented by 10band.tv. I'm Brian Mitchell. Our tech producer, of course, tonight is Todd Kazarowski, helping me out with our broadcast throughout the season. I appreciate everything he's done for us. Cora Williams will just dump that back in for Susan Nelson. Webster behind the net. Nelson missing her defensive partner tonight. Usually she works with Antonia Valeri. She's not able to be here this evening. Antonia Valeri, a scratch from Montour. Bowers waits, throws it across from Mara Carlisle. Carlisle lets it just go, and it's going to be East trying to throw it back out. Bowers into the zone, just dumps it in. They'll play catch in the neutral zone. It'll bounce off a couple skates, and it'll be dumped in by the East squad. McKenzie's going to go after Nelson here, but not going to be able to make it as Relier is going to carry it the other way. Relier, four blue shirts around her, but is able to at least get into the zone where O'Donnell will have to take it off of her. Carlisle gets knocked down by O'Donnell. Relier decked down to the corner. They'll battle in front of the net, but it'll be the East squad bouncing it up for Williams, and Moore keeps it in nicely. Moore, wait, shot, save made. Relier's going to take it on the side wall. Moore's shot goes off of the blocker of Brunetto. Relier back in the corner. Has two blue shirts on her, separates them. Anderson loses the puck, though, and It'll be Kylie McKenzie trying to carry it out. Kept in nicely by Anderson. Anderson finding Relier on the half wall. Relier dumps it across. It's going to be an opportunity for West here. Throwing it across. Nobody home. And carrying it out is O'Donnell. She'll dump it down the ice past Kelly and into the zone for an icing call. 4:11 remaining first period. 1-1 is your score. East and West tied up. Berth to the finals on the line. Once again, we'll have our second matchup of the evening, the Southeast and the Central, at 8 p.m. You're going to catch them here on our our Pittsburgh Hockey Digest YouTube page, Berg Hockey Live, of course, presented by 10band.tv. 8 p.m. is your contest. Of course, Southeast on that big win last week on Sunday over the North squad. So you'll have to check that one out. The winner of that one plays the winner of this one on Saturday for all the marbles here at UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex. I'll be there for that one. So with 10band.tv, and we will be able to take care of your viewing at home if you need to. We'll be all the way through the game and through, hopefully we have a little surprise set up for the post game. We're working on some details right now for that. Once we settle into that, we'll let you know throughout the week. We'll face off to the right of Corinne Brunetto. Taylor and Carlisle step in. Ooh, nice shot. Save made and cleared into the corner. It's going to be cleared out. East is going to take it. Plunker's going to get around the defense. She has Kiss behind her. Plunker comes in on the backhand. Scores! Taylor Plunkard from Windberg gets the goal. And it's 2-1 East here at the Lemieux Sports Complex. 2 breakaway goals for the East squad. Taylor Plunkard picked up a loose puck, misplayed on the line, got around Hannah Kiss and was able to come in on the backhand and fire one high. 2-1 East. East will carry it in. It'll be West picking it up behind the net after the clearing. Oh, turnover, Plunkard, Floric. Floric's able to take it. Waits for it, just fires one on net. It's going to go wide. It's going to go clear to the corner. Backhanded in by Clement. Nice keep in by Julia Clement. Floric leaves it. Taylor, nice play by Emmy Taylor. Plunker around. Taylor gets a stick in there, gets around Kiss. They'll wait, they'll battle. That's going to be kept out by Moore. Moore is able to separate it. She takes the puck, brings it across as Carlisle switches sides with her. They come in offside. Carlisle half a step up. Moore made an extra move. 2:53 remaining in the first period. .253 remaining in the first period. Face-off won by the East squad. Shermatz bounce it up, looks for Schultenbrand. Schultenbrand bounces around offside once again. 2:46. 2-1 is your score. East is leading. Face-off one back. Webster waiting, throws it in. It's going to be kept in nicely by Anderson. Anderson off the screen, comes in. They'll lose it in the feet. Up to Relier at the point. Relier dumps it down behind. Schultenbrand. Knockel will take it and can't keep it out. Relier gets it back to Webster. Webster shot low, bounces around, just goes wide of the net. Cora Williams will just dump that up along the boards. Out for Kylie McKenzie. McKenzie already has one on the day. McKenzie into the zone. On the backhand, just throws one across. Trying to get over for Williams, who was streaking to the far corner, could not get to it. So Taylor will battle off with Relier. Relier will win that one, has Anderson to her right. They'll go around. Taylor waits behind the net. Taylor bounces one up, and it's knocked down for her troubles. In comes Reiner. Emily Reiner throws one on. Gloved by Brunetto. 1:48 remaining first period. 2-1 is your score. East leading West. 14-6 are the shots on net. They'll line up to the left of the sophomore from Greater Latrobe. It'll be Reiner, and I believe that Emery Taylor. Reiner comes in at the top of the slot. She'll wait for it. Goes to the half wall. Reiner dumps it around, looking for Sarah Seto. Seto behind the net. Bounces it up for Taylor, and they'll play Pong behind the net. Seto will just dump it into the corner where Marley Webster collects it. Marley Webster waits, throws one up. And it'll be Reiner, Emily Reiner. It's 1:23 to go into period. We'll go into the corner. Bailey Medved throws one on. Save made by Brunetto, and it'll go out of the zone. Webster has Floric on her. They'll just battle around. Floric will skate back, grab it. She has Plunkard down low, and Plunkard's there, but Medved was all the way in the zone. She'll be able to bounce that one back out. Floric, a nice play off her skate. Plunkard tries to bounce one around, but it's going to be picked up by Medved going the other way. Bailey Medved from West Allegheny. Carlisle down and around past Sloan, and Kiss will battle behind the net. Maddie Sloan up along. McKenzie bounces it up off the boards, goes out to Moore. Tessa Moore, 29 seconds ago, dumps one behind the net. Zimbicki Lewis throws one up for McKenzie. It goes out. It's going to be picked up by Cora Williams. 2-on-1 develops. McKenzie and Williams. Williams comes in shot, just goes wide of the net. McKenzie cannot get to it. It's going to be picked up by Kiss, but McKenzie's going to take it and dump it back into the zone. 9 seconds to go into period 8. The West will regroup. They'll start to carry it out. 4, 2, and that's the end of the first period. East leads West 2-1 at the end of one. Goals by Kylie McKenzie and Taylor Plunkard. The difference, Emily Reiner got the return goal in between the two of them, but the East does lead after one. And we'll be back with Berg Hockey Live. East beats West here, leading 2-1. They'll line up at the face-off dot. LeBlanc and Schaltenbrand face-off will be won by LeBlanc. Carrying the other way is Elizabeth Jarrett. They'll lose it in the skates. Kelly can't get to it. It's going to be dumped in. Jarrett will chase it down, but Charmance will be there first. Lindsay Charmance wearing the 14. Up, and it'll be battled by Kelly. Alexa Kelly will just let it go in. Marley Webster from Trinity will just dump it down. Elizabeth Jarrett dumps it in. Shermatz on the backhand. O'Donnell clears it into the zone. Back behind, it'll be Alexa Kelly. Thrown in front, it'll be Relier picking it up. Lillian Relier from Moon High School. believe the freshman from Moon High School. Yes, 11 points on the regular season, 2 goals, 9 assists. That was good for a tie for tie for 7th in the league. A lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores in the scoring. Of course, the leading scorer was a senior, and that was Cameron Evans. Reiner coming in shut, saved by Brunetto. Rebound, bounces it around behind the net. Reiner will throw it up for Webster. Webster leaves it up. Cora Williams will take it. She gets around Seto. Seto waits. It'll be got around Shermatz. Sydney Shermatz couldn't stop her. Williams brings it in, dumps one on net. Webster waits, throws one up the boards. Sloan. This is the puck across. Picked up by Olivia Yakmak. Out behind the net. It'll be Ailey Medved. Medved dumps one up into the zone where Yakmak will chase it down. No icing on the play, so she takes her time at Shermatz on her. Plunkard waits, dumps one off of the wall and out. 15:01 remaining in the second period. 2-1, the East still leads while the face-off looks like to the left of Taco Brunetto. Taylor steps in with Carlisle. Face off won by the East. I'll give that to the East that time. I may be wrong, but that's okay. My stats are unofficial. If my stats were official, Taco Brunetto would have 3 assists this season. That is a sword that I'm willing to die on. I wish I had a color guy to joke with about that. Back and forth. So whenever we get a second, I'll explain that situation if you didn't pay attention during Berg Hockey Live this season. But now Plunkard throws it on, save made by Collins. Well, I'll do that right now. So Corinne Brunetto played a game out at Alpha Ice Complex for the East squad. The start of that day was Caitlin Porter from Hempfield. She was able to, So Brunetto was in the net, on defense that night, a little bit of wing too. And I swear she had 2 assists. And she came into the game with an assist because they had already played like that once this season with her. And I swear she had 2 assists there. But officially she did not get those 2 assists. She should have 3 assists on the season. And I'm going to fall on that sword. Clearing down, Knuckle can't get to us. It'll be an icing call. You got to have a little bit of fun with it. It was another, 85, 86 degree day out there today. We're talking about hockey here outside. 14-12 remaining in the second period. Face-off coming up to the right of Jenna Collins. Back down. Clement will just dump it down. Shermatz, passing Shermatz up to the point. Clement loses the puck. Coming the other way is Anderson. Nice play to get it up to her by Relier. Thrown on for Webster. Webster just fires one on Brunetto, who holds on to it. 13:55 remaining in this period. 2-1 is your score. Stepping into the dot is Shelton Brandon Reiner. Or Donnell and Reiner. Williams going the other way. It's going to be thrown out. And no icing on the play, so McKenzie will get to it. McKenzie gets around Medved. She loses the puck in her skates, so throws it in front. O'Donnell takes it, throws one on net, blocked in front. And here comes the West the other way. Sarah Seto gets to the line. Seto goes across, dumps it onto the half wall where Leia Lewis will just dump it up for Sydney Shermatz. Sloan behind the net. She'll throw it down. Webster waits, gets around one defender. Nice play, throws it on net, goes wide. Past Shermatz. They'll battle off. It'll be Reiner. Carrying into the zone. Reiner gets separated from the puck and backhanded out. Medved dumps it up along the boards. And goes past Williams. Icing is called on the play. McKenzie couldn't get there in time. 12:59 remaining in the second period. 2-1 is your score. East leading West. Semifinals here. Winner gets to go to the championship game on Saturday here at the Lemieux Sports Complex. We already have that feed ready to go if you want to check your links. We'll send out that blast on Friday or Saturday for you at home. When we find out who the squads are, we'll find those out tonight. Carrying it in is Olivia Yakmak around. It'll be cleared down, and here comes Taylor Plunkard with one already. Plunkard has won the beat. Plunkard comes into the zone, shot on, tipped. Nice play by the defender. That was Susan Nelson. Florick behind the net, comes in, throws one in front, looks for the tip, nobody home. Elizabeth Bowers will dump it off, and it'll be picked up by Plunkard. Plunkard on the half wall. She'll lose the puck, and it'll go out. Knockel waits, throws it down into the corner. Knockel, one of the few seniors out there in the league. Yakmak, up, shot on, throws it off side of the net. Nelson waits, throws it up for Olivia Yakmak. Back down. Florick dumps one off of a defender and in! It bounced off Hannah Kiss and went in the net. Florick gives the East a 3-1 lead. You could say something for luck, you can say something for bounces, but that was a good lucky bounce. And all of a sudden, the East has a 3-1 lead here at the Lemieux Sports Complex on the undefeated in the regular season West. I mean, I could sit here and say stranger things have happened because if you remember what happened last week, on Sunday, actually, Southeast, who had not won a game all season, was able to capitalize and defeat the North squad to move on to their semifinals. So stranger things have happened, but the East leads 3-1 in this one. Oh, Schaltenbrand falls on top of Taco Brunetto. 11:26 remaining in the second period. 3-1, the East squad leads. Kira Florick, the hero in Sunday's game, gets another one here off of a bounce on Hannah Kiss. Will face off to the right. Reiner will step in with O'Donnell. They are going to throw Leah O'Donnell out. Webster shot on, save by Brunetto. Heck out, it'll be picked up by McKenzie, but McKenzie will bounce it off a defender, goes past Kiss. Up, Marley Webster. Webster into the zone. Webster, kind of a home game for Webster, plays her travel team hockey with the Pens Elite, it looks like, based off the helmet. Carried back in by the West squad across, looking for Shermatz and Frent. Unfortunately, weren't able to find her. Webster's going to take it, carry it to the top of the slot. Webster's shot gloved by Brunetto. 10:47 remaining in the second period. 3-1 is your score. East leads West. And I'll tell you right now, both the Southeast and Central squads are licking their lips right now as the West is trailing in this one. Taylor on the half wall. Down, it'll be the West squad carrying it in. Backhanded save made. Look for the rebound. It's going to bounce around. It's going to be pounced around. Another save by Renault. 3, 4. We're going to give her 5. And they're going to lose track of the puck in front of the net. That was a very lucky break for the East as that puck was sitting in front of the crease. Brian Batico just went behind the net and he lost track of it for a half a second. And he blew the whistle. So Brunetto had about 5 saves in that sequence. The puck was loose and she was out of position. Who knew what was going to happen from that point, but the whistle was blown. West leaves it up for Schaltenbrand, thrown in front. Save made. It goes into the corner. Brunetto made another save there. Rebound, another save by Brunetto, and she holds on to it. 10:07 remaining in the second period. Brunetto has already faced 24 shots, 24 shots here from the West squad. Stopped all but one. Back down. It'll be cleared down. Plunkert's going to take the puck. It's going to bounce off a couple defenders. Plunker can't get to it. Carlisle will have to take it. Plunkert up, and it's going to clear down the ice. And icing is the call. 9:46 remaining in the second period. Emery Taylor will step into the dot with Emily Reiner. Face-off won by Reiner, looking for Webster. Taylor drops back, and they'll battle along the boards. Florik's going to be able to get to the puck outside. Florik comes in to behind the net. She'll get muscled off by Reiner, and Reiner's going to head to the box. Give Reiner a minor here. 9:32 remaining in the second period. Up by 2. The East squad is going to head to the power play. Just got into the back of her behind the net. Taylor waits on the puck. 9:31 remaining in the period. Plunkard will take the puck. They'll set up the offense from behind the net. Plunkard up along the boards. It goes through the legs of Sloan and out. Maddie Sloan can't get to it. Moore will just wait and leave it for her. Schaltenbrand dumps it down. Sloan waits, dumps it up along the boards. Carlisle keeps it in. Mara Carlisle has no help inside, but she gets around all the defenders. Shot on save made. Looks for the falling shot. Can't do it. Back around Webster. Checking was the penalty to Reiner. You're not allowed to do that in girls' league. Back up, East. He's going to dump it up for Florik. $1:17 remaining on the power play. Plunker can't get to it. Schaltenbrand leaves it for Webster. Webster will carry it across center, across the blue. She's going to come in around the defenders. Gets around Sloan. Shot. Save made by Brunetto. Goes around. It's going to be picked up and cleared out. Sloan takes it. She'll try to protect it along the boards. Sloan waits, throws one up for Florik. Almost, it is turned over. Webster shots. Save Brunetto. Sloan gets the puck and just dumps it down the ice. It's going to be an icing call against the East squad, and it's going to be a penalty coming up here in the neutral zone. Oh, I thought he called a penalty here in the neutral zone. It is an icing call. I saw a little bit of something going on there on the inside of the blue line. I thought maybe Batico had called something in that process. Did not. So 8:16 remaining second period, 45 seconds remaining in the power play. East leading West 3-1. Faceoff will be in the West zone, in the East zone. But East will have to carry it out, and Cora Williams will carry it out. McKenzie. Cora Williams throws it across. Looks tip in front, nobody home. It's going to be picked up by O'Donnell, Leah O'Donnell. Waits, dumps it down for Williams. Williams has McKenzie in front. Throws it off. McKenzie looking for the tip. It goes into the half wall. Knockel will chase down. It's going to be picked up and going the other way. Opportunity for the West. It's going to be Lillian Relier. Gets around a defender. She's going to come in. O'Donnell battles her off. She's going to be able to keep it. Backhand to save. Made rebound. They're going to look at it. No signal yet. Face off to the left. Save by Brunetto. Brunetto tugged the post with the stick. Got the glove down, held on to it. 7:42 remaining in the second period. 11 seconds in the power play. Brunetto standing on her head in this contest. Championship berth on the line for the East. 3-1 is your score. 26-10 are the shots in favor of the West squad, but 3-1 is your score. Knockel passes it back out. She's going to go off the boards. Shot on, low past Brunetto. Carlisle gets tipped around. Cleared up by Yakmak. O'Donnell passes it out. It's going to be picked up by Webster. Webster, shot. Scores! Marley Webster goes through a double screen, and it's 3-2 here at the Lemieux Sports Complex. Fired an innocent shot on net that found the inside of the post and bounced off and behind Brunetto, and it's 3-2. Just as the penalty expired, 7:24 was the time of the goal. Reiner will carry it out of the zone. Reiner waits, throws one on net, saved by Brunetto, and she'll hold on to it. 7:06 remaining in the second period. 3-2 is your score. Things are getting interesting here at Chez Lemieux in the North Hills, not in North Hills, in Cranberry. Face-off won by the West squad. Back up to the point. Moore dumps it down. It'll be Shermatz throwing it around. Get up is Knockel. Knockel up past Floric. Kira Floric. Here's it for Plunkard. Taylor Plunkard tries to get around Webster. Webster's going to take it off of her and carry it out of the zone. Webster, nice play to get around a couple of the defenders. She's going to bounce it through the legs of Moore. And Moore is going to get a little bit of a lucky break here, get the puck back. Comes to the top of slot, shot, save, and actually blocked by Knockel. It's going to come up. Plunkard throws it on, and it's going to clear it wide of the net. Webster back down and around. It's going to be Moore. Tessa Moore passes it up for Emily Reiner. Reiner gets around a defender. She's going to carry it in. Reiner's shot, save made, held on to by Brunetto. 6:08 remaining, second period. 3-2 is your score. East leading West. 30-10 are the shots in favor of the West squad. Central and Southeast following this one. That should be a solid matchup. Face-off won by the West squad. Shermatz throws it in front. Lindsay Shermatz can't get it out, so it's going to be picked up by Alexa Kelly. Kelly loses the puck to Mara Carlisle. Carlisle will carry it back in. Carlisle gets around all the defenders, but can't beat that last stick. Carrying it in is Susan Nelson. Nelson passes it out for Kiss. Kiss, top of the slot. Save made. Sloan will take it. Sloan carrying it out of the zone, has to get around Elizabeth Jarrett. Sloan and Relier battling off along the wall. Sloan they'll battle in the near corner. It'll be picked up by the East squad, thrown on a backhand by Sloan. Back down, it'll be shot and score! Is that Kira Floric again? Gets the tip in front. Floric gives them a 4-2 lead. Floric's on fire here. Oh, I'm sorry, that's LeBlanc. I saw a Latrobe logo on the side of it, and it is LeBlanc getting the goal. .502 remaining in the second period. LeBlanc with the tip. Ashlyn LeBlanc from Greater Latrobe. And it is 4-2 East squad. And John Yakmak's squad is firing on all cylinders here, up for the task. But they still have 21 minutes and a half minutes minimum to play this West team's game. So Mackenzie will lose the puck, but it's going to go right back to her. She's going to be able to pick it up. Mackenzie's going to carry it in, gets around more. Mackenzie comes in, looks for the backhand, save, Collins. Mackenzie came in. She had a good run on it, but she couldn't get enough on the backhand to just shove it through the pad of Collins. And she'll hold on to it. 4:15 remaining, second period. Still 4-2 is your score. Face-off coming up to the right of Collins. Reiner steps in with Taylor. Reiner will win it. It'll be Medved throwing it up along the boards. Knockel across. It'll be Sloan dumping it in, and Medved waits, throws it across, and it'll be picked up and thrown off a defender and off the coaching staff. Jeff Tyndall ends up with the puck. 3:54 remaining in the second period. 4-2 is your score. East leading West. This is Berg Hockey Live. I am Brian Mitchell. Thanks to 10band.tv for producing our broadcast this evening. It is the PIHL girls semifinal. The East and West squads facing off for the berth in the finals on Saturday here at the Lemieux Sports Complex. Emmy Taylor will take the puck, throws it around. You'll be able to watch the second contest of the evening, the Central and the Southeast squads. Central, this number 2 seed, getting the, we got a penalty coming up. It's going to be on the East squad. It's going to be on Knockel for a, what you're going to call hooking on Knockel here. 3:19 remaining, second period. The Norwin product, a senior, the Norwin graduate will head to the box. It's hard to say that in high school hockey, but the Norwin graduate heads to the box. And the West gets an important power play here with 3:19 remaining in the second period. We get used to saying that. Norwin graduated about 2 weeks ago. They're going to clear it down the ice. No icing on the play. Webster will take it. Of course, there's no icing. It's a shorthanded play by the East squad. Back out. Webster will just dump it up for Ryder. Ryder gets around Williams. She's going to carry it in the zone. Reiner waits, looks. Schaltenbrand. Schaltenbrand takes it, waits to the slot. Shot. Bounces around. Reiner can't get to it. It's going to be picked up and cleared all the way out. And it's going to be Mackenzie chasing it down into the corner. Mackenzie has more in front of her. Mackenzie shakes off more, but there are 4 dark blue jerseys in front of her. 2:34 to go in the period. Relier comes in. Lillian Relier, the freshman from Moon, passes it out to Moore, but it's going to be picked up by Floric. Floric will just take it and dump it the length of the ice. She'll chase it down. Carlisle gets there first. 57 seconds remaining in the penalty. Moore takes it, dumps it up the boards. Gets it past Plunkard, who was reaching out for it. Plunkard's able to separate the puck. She gets stick checked. Carlisle's going to carry it back in. Nice play by Kiss to stick check that one. Back down Plunkard. Loses the battle up along the boards. Floric's going to get in there. 2-on-1 develops if she hurries. I don't think she saw it coming. Plunkard on the right just throws it on net. It was Floric and saved by Collins. 1:52 remaining. 33 seconds remaining in the penalty. Face-off coming up to the right of the sophomore, Jenna Collins. 1:52 to go here. 33 seconds in the power play. West in their defensive zone. Got to say something for good penalty killing, as both teams seem to be unable to work on their own power plays here. The East was able to control the play during the West power play, and the West was able to control the power play during the East power play. Oh, Plunkett throws one over the glove of Collins. Collins misses it, but it is over the net. Down Carlisle carrying it in. Carlisle waits behind the net. Thinks about it. Up the half wall. Throws it across the slot. Shot on. Save made. Held on. Nope. It's going to go under a defender and back in the corner. Let's see what they call. Penalty coming up. Interference will be the call. And it looks like it's going to be Olivia Yakmak heading off. Yakmak of Armstrong, the freshman, 2 assists on the regular season. Head to the power play. They'll head to the penalty kill with 1:16 remaining. They just got Knockel back on the ice, so they'll basically be an extended here. Face off one back to Nelson. Nelson throws one on, looking for the defense. Relier to the top of the slot. Fires one on. Reiner's trying to get to it, can't get to it. Webster throws one on. Save made. It'll be McKenzie. McKenzie waits, carries it out. It's going to go back. It's going to be carried by Webster back in. Webster, shot, glove, and it's going to bounce back out. 56 seconds to go in the period. It'll be battled off. Relier waits, throws one in front. Blocked off. Nelson tries to keep it in, does so. Has McKenzie on her. Oh, nice play to keep it in by Nelson. Is going to bounce out. Sloan has McKenzie. If she waits, thinks about it. Sloan on the backhand just burns it up against the boards. 33 seconds to go in the period. A little bit of help from Relier. Goes behind the net. Reiner gets tipped out by Williams. Williams, 25 seconds to go, passes it up the boards. It's going to go past Nelson. McKenzie will chase it down, but it'll go to Collins first. Collins will dump it out for Nelson. Up along the boards, carrying it back out is Reiner. Reiner throws it across. Good pass. Schaltenbrand shot. Bounces to the wide of the net. 10 seconds to go. Held on to by Brunetto. Schaltenbrand came in hard on Brunetto, but will be able to hold on to it. 7.9 seconds remaining in the second period. Face-off coming to the left of Taco Brunetto. Once again, you'll have the next matchup coming up. It will be the Southeast and the Central squads. Empty net. Jenna Collins on the bench. 7.9 seconds to go. There is a lot of time left. Plunkett clears it out. Moore lets it go. It bounces around 3 seconds to go. It bounces behind off the boards. That'll be the end of the second period. The East leads the West 4-2 here at the Lemieux Sports Complex. We'll be back not momentarily, in a couple minutes with your third period. I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live, presented by 10band.tv. Roll those images. No, I did that first. Todd Kazarowski giving me hints and tips on how to work the tech over here. I'm over here pressing buttons and not getting anything to work. And we got the players back on the ice. The East leading the West 4-2 at the end of the second intermission. We had the ice cut and all that other fun stuff. Oh, man. Eventually, I'm going to get it. We'll go over the scoring real fast. At 10-11 of the first period, it's Kylie McKenzie giving the East a 1-0 lead. Only 7 seconds later, estimated, Emily Reiner ties it up for the, I got to mute that because you're going to have my computer yelling at you because the hot mic's right next to you. It'll be Emily Reiner tying things up at 10:04 of that first period. Taylor Plunker gets a breakaway goal at 3:36 of the first period. Then we move into the second where Kira Florick gets a good big bounce of a break into the net and gives the East a 3-1 lead before a Marley Webster goal on a screen brings them back within one. But it was Ashlyn LeBlanc throwing one on net for Greater Latrobe, and it was able to beat Jenna Collins, and that's where we stand. 4-2, the East leading the West. Coming out of this one, regular season champions, the West, the number 1 seed, 10-0 on the year. Trailing by 2, 17 minutes to go, separating one of these two squads from the championship game. Face-off will be dropped. Batico drops it down between Plunkard and Schultenbrand, and won by the East squad. Backing around, it'll be Sloan leaving it for Relier. Relier takes the puck. She'll battle on the half wall. She'll dump it down behind. Mara Carlisle finishing third in scoring during the regular season. Throws one up to Tessa Moore. Moore from Lindsley. Thumps one on for a tip in front. Relier couldn't finish it up, so it's going to be cleared out of the zone. 22 seconds remaining, and the penalty to Olivia Yakmak. Back down, Marley Webster dumps it up for Relier. It bounces off of her stick and on net. Brunetto throws it up the boards past Carlisle and out. Nice play to get it out of the zone for Taco Brunetto. Back down for Webster. Webster dumps one across for Relier. Blocked, and it'll be cleared up to the point where it's kept in by Lillian Relier. Half slapper, gloved by Brunetto. 16:04 remaining, third period. Still a 4-2 lead for the East. Penalty has expired. And we'll have a face-off to the left of the Greater Latrobe netminder. It's a good day to be an Ice Cat today. I can tell you that much. Brunetto with 29 saves through the first 2 periods. Florick and LeBlanc having goals apiece. All the Greater Latrobe products. Face-off, we won an iced. They'll have another coming back down to the left of Corinne Brunetto. Face-off won by the East squad. I'll give it to them. Seto will take it. Trying to get it past McKenzie. She does, and it's going to go back around. Jump down to Knockel. Knockel meets Kiss in the corner. Clearing it up. Attempting to clear up was the East squad. A couple players converge along the wall, but it comes out of the zone. Susan Nelson dumps it up for Sarah Seto. Seto loses it. Williams is going to turn the other way. Williams battled off with Reiner. Emily Reiner and Williams will go at it a little bit. Reiner leaves it for Seto. Seto gets around a defender. She's going to be able to carry it in. Taylor all over her on the backhand. Doesn't able to get a shot off. Taylor and Seto will go back and forth. Back up for Florick. Florick leaves it for Plunkard, but it goes out of the zone. It'll be picked up by Tessa Moore. Moore bounces it out for Taylor. Back for Relier. Moore, it'll be dumped in by Taylor, and Emmy Taylor just leaves it for Tessa Moore. The twos will play Pong a little bit, and it'll be Tessa Moore getting it turned over to Plunkard. Plunkard's able to take it. Floric meets it on the half wall. Floric dumps it across. Taylor couldn't get the Kareem, so it's going to be carried back out. Opportunity up here for Relier, trying to stretch the play out. Can't do so. Plunkard coming the other way, 2-on-1 with Taylor. Plunkard throws it across. Shot. Save made by Collins. 14-13 remaining, third period. 4-2 is your lead. Collins with a big save on the cross crease pass. And the faceoff will come to her left. Looks like Lakin Schultenbrand will step in with Emmy Taylor. Face-off one back to Lewis, and Lewis will just let it go for Medved. Medved passes it up for Relier. They'll battle back and forth. Leah Lewis loses the puck back along the boards. Taylor up for Relier. Taylor backs it off, and it'll be Plunkard leaving it down for Sloan. Relier, the freshman from Moon, in the corner, throws it across for Medved. Medved shot low, bounces off the knee of Zimbicki Lewis. Relier comes in on the backhand. Lewis takes the puck, and it's knocked down in the process. Sloan loses the puck. Taylor, East looking lost in their own zone for first couple minutes here. West, nice job to keep it in the zone. You got to watch out for those opportunities. You give them up to the West too much. This is a team that learned how to win and hasn't had to see any side of a loss at this point this year. Lewis is back into the corner. She'll bounce it around. She's going to hand it right back to Kiss in the corner. Kiss looking to go to the slot. Can't get there, the East. Floric throws it up the boards. It's going to get past the defense. Plunkard's going to take it behind. Plunkard has more in front of her. Just shoots it on. Glove by Collins and held on to. 12:47 remaining in the third period. Still 4-2 in favor of the East squad. Stick around for our second contest of the evening. It will be the Southeast and Central squads. Sure to excite here. Winner of this game faces the winner of that game in the championship on Saturday here at 4:45. Oh, Kiss goes in hard. No penalties on the play here. Williams will just dump it in. Webster can't get to it. Williams lets it go for McKenzie, and it'll go back down. Dumped in. Relier gets around a defender. Relier waits. It's going to be kept nicely by Relier. Anderson leaves it. Can't get to it as Webster. Marley Webster. Battles it off for Reiner. Emily Reiner runs into her own teammate. Reiner, the top of the slot shot. Yakmak dumps it up for Moore. Tessa Moore looks for the backhand to keep it in. It's going to be battled off by McKenzie and kept in by Moore. McKenzie took offense to that one. And O'Donnell will take it. Leah O'Donnell will dump it up for Cora Williams. It's going to go off to Kareem. Williams is going to be able to beat out the icing. Williams, because the top of the slot shot just goes wide of the net. LeBlanc can't get to it. McKenzie throws it across. It bounces off of Collins, and it's held on to by the sophomore rising junior netminder. Moore just tapped it back to her, and she held on to it. 11:24 remaining in the game here. Thank you for joining us on Berg Hockey Live, Pittsburgh Hockey Digest, presented by 10band.tv, PIHL Girls League, semifinals, East and West. East got here at a victory over the Southwest team on Sunday, 3 days ago. Goal by Kira Floric in the third period was the difference, as they held a 1-0 lead for the first two periods, gave up a goal early in the third, and were able to get a bounce from Floric once again. Floric has another one in this contest. Like I said, it's been a very good day for players from Greater Latrobe, as LeBlanc and Floric have goals in this contest. And Brunetto is shining in net. currently. East will just dump it back down. It'll go the length that it needs to go, and it'll be collected by Webster. Webster looking for Carlisle, goes past her. Carlisle will regroup, get it back. She has Reiner to her left, Webster behind her. Carlisle's going to throw the Webster in the slot. Webster shot. Saved by the one they call Taco. 10:19 remaining in the third period. Taco Brunetto with another big save here. 33 shots on the day so far. Webster shot through a screen, could not get through Anderson, who was in the slot. Oh, for Shermatz, who was in the slot. Plunkert's going to take it the other way. Taylor Plunkert throws one across, had Florek a little bit behind the play. Couldn't get to the puck. Florek will battle off in the corner. Florek throws one across for Taylor. Emmy Taylor waits, gets around the defender, and it's going to be picked up by Reiner. Reiner dumps it down the ice. It will have legs, and it will be an icing call. 9:47 remaining in the third period. Once again, still 4-2 your score here at the Lemieux Sports Complex. We talked a little bit about some of our squads during the last game. I'll talk a little bit about this West squad. Of course, I mentioned in the pregame, led by number 11 in net, Jenna Collins. On the regular season, she was 9-0 with a 155 goals against average and a 941 save percentage. Quick shout out to Kirsten Lalone, who filled in for one game for them. We got a penalty coming up against Florek. I believe is going to go for a trip. Yep, Florek's going for a trip. Power play coming up to the West. Big power play coming up. Kirsten Lalone filled in one game for them. 1-0 with a one goal against and a 958 save percentage in that one game. She played on the Southwest squad regularly this year. But a couple players to mention on that team. On this team, I mean, Tessa Moore, the freshmen on this team have been very good. You're talking about Tessa Moore, who has been a solid defender for them throughout this entire season. Lillian Relier from Moon, who has been a key scorer for them, 2 goals, 9 assists on this season. And then you look at Emily Reiner, who probably outshines everybody just by her height alone out there. She had some really big goals early in the season, ended up with 7 goals and 4 assists out there for 11 points. I mean, the freshmen combined for at least 33 points on the season for them. You add in Bowers 6, yeah. So it was about 37 points and 3 assists for Antonio Valeri, who's missing today. But McKenzie will take it the other way. Kylie McKenzie on the backhand just throws it across. Relier will take it. The freshmen have been big for this West squad, so you look at those numbers. With the few number seniors we've had this season, they're good. And that was a big save by Brunetto. Not taking away from the game on the ice or anything, but I'd like to spotlight the teams out there right now, as the seasons progress. And I didn't get a chance to talk about the West as I talked to the other 4 teams last week. So, but the seniors, and a lot to be said about the seniors on this squad too. Mara Carlisle, 3rd in scoring in the league, 15 points, 7 goals, 8 assists. Then you had Cassidy Anderson, of course, you saw in the pregame, showed up with her her tassel from graduation. She actually is supposed to be graduating tonight, instead spending her time with us here at the Lemieux Sports Complex. Only 2 seniors on this squad, so congratulations to both of them on their graduations. Throwing out. Moore dumping it down, throwing it across, and the aforementioned Carlisle throws one on net wide. 7:49 remaining in the regulation. 2-goal lead for the East and the West on the power play. Florek with the tripping minor, and it's going to go out of the zone. For the East squad, only 2 seniors on their squad this season. That is Olivia Knockel from Norwin, and one that's not playing tonight, the backup goaltender Shannon Mullen. She is not with us. I believe they're on vacation by what I was researching in pregame. It's going to be another penalty coming up against the East squad. Tripping minor to Florek. It looks like another one. So it's going to be touched by Williams, and Williams gets hit. And that was a bad penalty to take. She's going too. That was Mara Carlisle lining Williams up, and that's a checking minor. Plunkard's going to go for a trip. Let's see what they call 5-on-5. They're calling coincidentals, no power play here. Batico makes the call. It was probably in the 13 games I've called this season for the league, probably the most unnecessary penalty that I've seen so far. But I can understand the frustration. Reiner coming in. Reiner on the backhand, just wide of the net. Coincidental minors. Two minutes for body checking to Carlisle, 2 minutes for tripping the Plunkard. And I'll go back while everybody's still here. And we're coming down 6:31 remaining. The North squad had multiple seniors on their squad. They finished up on Sunday. Just congratulate the Morgan Black, Riley Davis, Ryan Reve, Hunter Flick, Madison Vaughn, and Alyssa Morrison for the North squad. The seniors on that squad. And for the Southwest squad, Cameron Evans, the leading scorer from the league, Gretchen Ryan, who had a wonderful career with the Trinity Hillers of the boys' league and on the women's league, the girls' league here, Svetlana Yorosh, and Riley Makowitz finishing the season as seniors for the Southwest squad. Congratulations to you guys for your graduation coming up. And down, the East will dump it in. Schaltenbrand will carry it in. 5:36 to go in this one. East leading by 2 over West. There is still a hockey game going on. I don't have to continue to be nice to everybody all the time, right? So we'll talk a little bit about this one out here. But Schaltenbrand will go behind the net. She'll run into a little resistance from LeBlanc. The East in the zone. Coming across, shot on by Williams wide of the net. It's going to go behind. LeBlanc leaves it for O'Donnell, but it's going to be picked off. O'Donnell's going to take it and just throw it off the side of the net for LeBlanc. LeBlanc loses the puck back. O'Donnell's just going to dump it down. Nelson behind with O'Donnell. O'Donnell just dumps it behind for Williams. Webster will chase it down. Back down for Relier. Relier waits. Throws it around. Yakmak throws it up for O'Donnell. It'll be Reiner battling off, but it'll be O'Donnell throwing it up along the boards. Moore dumps it down. It'll be cleared out and looking for Floric, but turned over to Moore. Moore shot, tip, scores! Lillian Relier gives the West 1 goal deficit room here. 4-3 is your score. 4:23 remaining in the third period. Plenty of time. Lillian Relier with the goal. "4-3, the East leads the West now. And things start to get interesting. Here comes Marley Webster. Marley Webster comes in. Nice play by Olivia Knockel to separate the puck from her, but she maintains possession. Comes back, Relier throws it across, and it's going to be picked up by Alexa Kelly. Kelly will dump it up, and it's going to go off of a couple skates. Reiner will wait. Webster will get it back in onside. Webster, 4 minutes to go in the period. Webster waits, loses the puck. It goes back out for Plunkard. Plunkard throws one the length of the ice. Just barely misses Collins, and we'll have an icing call. Face-off coming up to the right of Taco Brunetto, and the plot thickens. 4-3 is your score. West not going away easily. 3:51 remaining in the third period. Shots are 34-17 in favor of the West squad. It's going to go back out of the zone. McKenzie can't get it around. Moore up along the half wall. O'Donnell dumps it up, and it's going to be picked up and shot on by Schaltenbrand and held on to by the netminder, Corinne Brunetto. And we'll have another face-off. They'll redo that draw. O'Donnell and Schaltenbrand will be won by Schaltenbrand. She'll pass it up to the boards. Shot on by Nelson, just goes wide of Brunetto. Medved waits, dumps one behind. It'll be go past Schaltenbrand for Kiss. Hannah Kiss waits, throws one up. McKenzie. Kylie McKenzie gets it out of the zone, but Kiss is able to maintain it. 3:15 to go in the period. Williams gets in the Kiss. It'll be McKenzie carrying it in. McKenzie shot. Collins save. Held on to. 3:07 remaining in the third period. 4-3 is your score. Scoreboard saying 5-3. It is 4-3 out there. It is 4-3, I assure you. And it's not 6-3 either. They're slowly getting it fixed. Webster waits, and there's no clock started this time. Goes back out, kept in by Floric. Floric throws it up. Oh, instead of waiting for it, she waited to shoot it. Moore's going to carry it the other way. Tessa Moore. Shot was off a couple things. It's going to go back out to the point. Webster can't collect it, so it'll be Carlisle on the backhand. A little bit of pressure there from Yakmak. Olivia Yakmak separates her for a second, but it's going to go in front. Opportunity in front. Shot. Falling down is Brunetto. Save on a stick save. Relier is going to take it in a near corner. Lil Relier dumps it up the boards for Moore. Moore is going to have to collect it and dump it back down for Relier. Relier throws it in front. Brunetto checked it back behind the net. It's going to sit on the net. They're going to separate it for a second. Emmy Taylor will take it. Bounces it up the boards. It's going to go right to Tessa Moore. Moore back behind for Relier. Relier in the corner. Waits, dumps it behind Webster. 2:09 remaining in the period. It's going to be turned over. Yakmak back to Webster. They're going to play catch in the corner. It's going to be picked up, and Plunker couldn't get it, so it's going to be bounced to the point. Moore up off of a couple bounces. They'll wait for it, and it'll go to Relier, whose shot just goes on Brunetto and held on to. 1:53 remaining third period. Face-off coming up to the right of the one they call Taco. Corinne Brunetto. Brunetto 33 saves in this contest. East leading 4-3. West burns their timeout, and the plot thickens. We'll be back momentarily here at the Lemieux Sports Complex. One minute, 53 seconds. That's all that separates the East from a berth in the finals of the inaugural PIHL Girls League Championship tournament. But against them, a team that has not lost this season, a 10-0 West squad coming off a bye. Collins will remain in the net for now. The East will take it. Shot on. Goes off the crossbar. Shot by Webster. McKenzie can't get to it. Some more. Moore will dump it back down. It'll be Reiner. She gets knocked down looking for the puck, so no penalty on the play. Relier can't get to it. Yakmak's just going to hold on to it, try to burn a little bit of clock. They'll battle off the corner. 1:34 remaining in the period. They're going to wait. It's going to burn a little bit more. The referees are going to call the whistle for the delay on it, so they're just going to redrop the puck. And Batico's calling for a center ice face-off. 1:30 remaining in the third period. Wow. 4-3 is your score. 1:30 to go. They'll drop the puck at center. Reiner will step in with O'Donnell. O'Donnell will lose the faceoff back. Good play by Yakmak to separate the puck. It'll be O'Donnell in the corner. O'Donnell will take and just dump it up. Empty net onto our left. O'Donnell battles off. So 1:15 to go here. West will throw it in front. It's going to bounce around. It's going to be picked up and scores! Mara Carlisle, the senior, gives them the tying goal. And it is 4-4 here at the Lemieux Sports Complex. Mara Carlisle. 1:12 remaining in the third period. Mara Carlisle bounces one in past Brunetto, and it is 4-4. And it just got a little tougher. Face off one forward by the East squad. Moore comes into the zone. It'll bounce off the wall. It's going to turn over to Floric. Floric will take it. It's going to bounce off, and it's going to be kept by the West squad. Relier is going to carry it in. 56 seconds to go. Relier skates around. It's going to bounce in. And Yakmak battles off, and they're going to go into the boards with Schaltenbrand. 50 seconds to go in this one. Webster, shot, gloved by Brunetto and held on to. 39.8 seconds to go in the third period. We've got the two teams playing next already ready to go for this one, and they're in the two teams that are playing next are already ready and in the runways watching this one. Webster loses the puck. It's going to be cleared down. It's going to be Reiner waiting. It's going to bounce off of her, and Relier is going to battle. McKenzie in the corner. Back down. She gets around the defender. 23 seconds to go. It bounces out of the zone. O'Donnell's going to chase down. Collins is just going to fall on it. 18.2 seconds to go in the third period. 4-4 is your score. 38-19 are the shots in favor of the West squad. 2 goals in the last 4:23 to tie it up. Timeout East. Once again, we'll be back momentarily. Good look at the crowd here by our 10-band producer, Todd Kazarowski. Look and see who's all here this evening. We've got players lined up in the tunnels, ready for the next contest, but we got some action out on the ice still. 4-4 is your score. 18.2 seconds remaining in the third period. Face-off coming up to the right of Jenna Collins. The West coming back from a 2-goal deficit with 4:23 remaining to tie it up. Lillian Relier and Mara Carlisle with the goals. Face-off won by the West out. Carlisle can't complete it, so it's going to go off Yakback, skate step in, but Moore is going to collect it in the corner. 9 seconds to go in regulation. Moore waits, dumps one up. It's going to go off a stick. 2 seconds to go. Looks like we are going to overtime. Overtime here at the Lemieux Sports Complex. 4-4 is your score. Regulation overtime rules apply. 17-minute period, still we have a winner. 5-on-5, 17 minutes. PIHL playoff rules and regulations in full effect. We'll be back momentarily with the overtime period. Well, what do you know? Overtime here in a semifinal game at the Lemieux Sports Complex. 4-4 is your score. West and East can't settle in the first 51 minutes, so they're going to need a little extra here. Face-off will be at center, 5-on-5, 17-minute periods. Regulation by the PIHL in the postseason. Face-off one all the way forward by the West, but East will take it. It's going to go Marley. Webster's going to bounce around wide of the net. Schaltenbrand dumps it behind for Relier. Relier gets muscled off, and it'll be Relier up to the point. Moore, shot, tipped, goes off the glass. Back for Reiner. Reiner waits, throws it in front. It's going to be Schaltenbrand. Shot, bounces in the corner. Relier waits behind the net. Lily Relier. Shot down low. Reiner. They'll reset. 16-16 to go in the overtime period. Back up to the point. Relier. Back down for Reiner, but it's going to go past her and to her for Schaltenbrand. It's going to go into the corner. Relier. Knockel leaves it for Schaltenbrand. Relier one more time. Battles off with to the point. Moore. Shot blocked by Williams. Lewis waits. Bounces it off the boards. Lewis loses the puck to Reiner. Reiner drops it, and it's going to go the other way. Dumping it out past a couple defenders. Chasing it down is McKenzie. Moore lets it go. It's not going to be an icing call. McKenzie is able to collect the puck in the near corner. McKenzie waits. Comes to the top of the circle. Throws it across. Moore. Sorry, that was Taylor. Lets it go past, and it's going to go for the West squad. Back into the zone. Relier. They'll be separated by the East squad. Taylor bounces off. Carlisle gets hit by Floric in the neutral zone. And there's going to be a penalty coming up somewhere in what's going on. No, they're going to call offside. No penalty on the play. Offside, 15:04 remaining in the fourth period. The overtime period. They use the period 4 up here. Taylor steps in with Schaltenbrand, or with Carlisle, and it'll go back out to the point. Sloan throws it up for Plunkard. Plunkard into the zone. Waits, throws one across. It's going to bounce back to Floric behind the net. Floric waits. Has a little bit of pressure from Moore. Floric and Moore will battle behind the net. Floric just dumps it out. Yakmak tries to get in, goes to the top of the slot. Shot on by Taylor, is kept in nicely by Yakmak after the block. Back down Moore. Leaves it Plunkard. Plunkard in the corner. Throws one across. Look for the tip in front. It's going to be Webster carrying it out. Marley Webster dumps one up. Hannah Kiss. Kiss into the zone. Kiss waits, goes to the corner. Kiss around for Sloan. Sloan dumps it behind for Yakmak, but it's not going to make it. It's going to be the West squad picking it up. Carlisle. Carlisle leaves it for Schaltenbrand. Carlisle gets tripped, and there's a penalty coming up against the East squad. And it's going to be Taylor Plunkard heading off for a tripping minor. 14:05 remaining in the overtime period. 4-4 is your score. Semifinals. One of these teams is going to the finals. The other one's going home. We're going to find out which one. The West heads to a power play here. Pulled the two-point defense players over to the... So it looks like it's going to come from the point. Setting up the point for a play here. But the East has been really good on their penalty kills so far. Well, both teams have been good on the kill. It's been a tough power play for everybody. Webster's going to get called here. Closed offside. She was just outside. Very close to being closed on hand on the puck. But it's just going to be an offside call. Reiner steps in with O'Donnell. Leah O'Donnell and Reiner. It'd be won by Reiner. Carrying it in is Relier. Shot low, blocked by Knockel. O'Donnell bounces it up. Pass for McKenzie. McKenzie's going to take it. Just Reiner all over her. McKenzie gets tied up by Reiner. No penalty on the play. Moore will take it. Moore bounces one up, back up to Reiner. Reiner leaves it down. Gets around O'Donnell. Shot on by Reiner's tipped, and Franco's behind. Back up and cleared by the East squad. 13:20 remaining in the overtime period. 1:11 remaining in the penalty. Up for Reiner. He's going to go past her to Relier. Relier is going to regroup and head back in across the blue line. Top of the slot, Relier. Back to Moore. It's going to go around Carlisle. Carlisle shot. Just saved by Brunetto on a screen. Didn't see it coming. Big save. Yakmak gets a stick high, but no penalty on that one. It's going to be cleared out by Relier accidentally, and it's going to be 12:49 to go in the period, and it's going to come back down. 42 seconds to go in the advantage. The Central and the Southeast squads are hanging out in the aisles watching this one. Back down. The Central squad wearing cowboy hats to our left in the corner. They'll battle off. The East and the West still out there. Kiss. Is this one back out to the point? Kiss, top of the circle. Gets around a defender. Yakmak battles her off, and it's going to be Nelson dumping it down. Pass Shermatz. Carlisle will take it. Plunkard out. Penalty expired. Sloan battles off her in the corner. It's going to be Carlisle able to win that one. Throws one on net. Looks for the tip in front. Kiss backhanded in for Yakmak. Yakmak will take it. Tries to get it around Carlisle. Does so, but Shermatz cannot get past Plunkard. Plunkard throws one off of Schaltenbrand's skate. They'll try to battle for it back in the near corner of their own zone. Back down, out comes the Moon Tiger Relier, who's just played basically this entire game. Schaltenbrand over for Relier. Relier passes around, shot, save, made, rebound. And held on to by Brunetto. 41 shots faced by Brunetto so far this one. Face off coming up to the right of Taco Brunetto. Taylor and Reiner will step in. Be won by Taylor back. Be cleared up by Sloan off the boards. It's going to go past the defender, but it's going to be over to Reiner. Reiner's turning shot, tipped. Glove save on the bouncing puck by Taco Brunetto. 11:14 to go in the overtime period. Thank you for joining us. Overtime, semifinal, PIHL Girls League, West, East, 4s apiece. Winner goes to the finals. Relier wins face-off. Opportunity in front for Schottenbrand. Rebound. Brunetto makes another save. Falling on it. It's going to go back out. Shot. It's going to bounce around. Opportunity is really loose. Nobody there will take it. Shot. Save made Brunetto, and it is still loose. In the crease, Taylor will take it back into the corner. Taylor bounces it back to Knockel. Knockel's going to be able to clear the puck. It's going to go all the way down. McKenzie's going to try to get to this puck. McKenzie gets to it. 2 dark blue shirts in front of her. Moore does the trick. They'll wait and they'll battle off. McKenzie waits, throws one behind the net. Taylor was there, but it's going to go around. LeBlanc can't get to it, so it's going to go out of the zone. Knockel. 10:33 remaining in the period. McKenzie just going to bounce it in past Reiner. It's going to go across, and Kelly into the zone. Alexa Kelly throws one past Jenna Collins. She'll redirect it into the near corner. LeBlanc, Moore. Moore will take it, pass it around for Webster. Webster passes it out. It's going to go clear all the way length of the ice. No icing on the play. Maddie Sloan will take it behind the net. Sloan from Sarah Catholic loses the puck. Up and around, it'll be Kiss. Kiss looking for the backhand. Saved by Brunetto. Kiss. One more attempt on a wraparound. She gets to this front. Bounces in front. Opportunity for West. Backhand shot. Save made. Rebound goes across. Clears the side of the net. Kiss will take it. In the far corner. Kiss. 2 light blue shirts on her. Sloan throws it around. It's going to be Moore waiting for it on the half wall. Moore. And get to it, so Knockel behind the net. Knockel will wait, battled by Carlisle. Carlisle shot. Save, glove, Taco. 9:32 remaining in the overtime period. 47-19 are the shots. West and East tied at 4 apiece. I promise you we have another game tonight. Central and Southeast, whenever this one decides it wants to end. I'm not arguing or anything. I enjoy good hockey. We do have another one, though, however. The East will clear this one out. Back up to Moore. Moore clears it down for Relier. Relier leaves it around. Schottenbrand in the corner. Lewis battles her off, and the West will just throw it in front. It'll be cleared up for Plunkard. Plunkard has Floric with her. Floric takes a shot that was supposed to go to Plunkard. Plunkard can't finish it, so it's going to go back around. West will have to regroup in their own zone. That'll be Marley Webster. Webster gets around Cassidy Anderson. Back up for Leah Lewis. Leah Lewis waits, and it's going to bounce up and out of play. 8:44 remaining in the overtime period. 4-4 is your score. Completion of this one still inconclusive. We're going to find out who wins, hopefully, before the end of the night. Well, what does anybody have to think? They don't have to go to school tomorrow, right, Todd? They don't have to go to school tomorrow. O'Donnell back. Or Yakmac. Up and around. Heck, some of them might not even still be in school. Yakmac up. For Williams. Cora Williams. Act down. McKenzie can't get to it, so it's going to be Bailey Medved. McKenzie's going to take the puck off of her. She'll get the puck, throw one in front. Opportunity for the East, and it'll be picked up by the West, and they are able to clear out of the zone. Nelson waits, throws one that goes into the near corner. It's going to bounce in front. Right to Carlisle. Carlisle shot. Save by Brunetto. Nelson throws one across. It's going to be picked up by the East squad. And up. Pass makes it out. Carried in. Shot by Williams is saved by Collins. 7:53 to go in the overtime period. 4-4 is your score. Neither team wants to let us out of this one, and I'm not complaining about it. Plunkard can't get that face-off win, so it's going to go back to the West squad. The West squad will take it in. Up across. Schottenbrand can't collect. Oseto couldn't collect it, so it's going to be picked up and sent going the other way is the East squad. But the West will take it back in the neutral zone. Relier will take it to the top of the slot. Shot and save made by Brunetto, who now has 49 shots against. in this contest. That is 49. That is one shy of half of 100. Taylor will step in with, I believe, Schaltenbrand in the dot. Face-off one across by Taylor, and it's going to go, oh, nice play by the West squad. That was Marley Webster to separate that puck. The East had an opportunity to take that one the other way. Plunkard bounces it off the board. She's going to get the puck. It's going to be a 2-on-1 with Floric. Leaves it for Floric, who throws it on net. Saved by Collins, goes behind the net. Plunkard for Taylor. Taylor gets the puck, has Floric in front, and Plunkard going around. It'll go off the side of the net. Plunkard battles behind with Webster. Webster leaves it up for Relier. Little Relier throws it across, losing the puck in her skates with Seto, but it's going to be picked up by Schaltenbrand. Schaltenbrand gets muscled into the wall. They'll wait, throws it in front. Seto on the backhand. Rebound. It's going to be an opportunity here, trying to get stuffed in and held on to by Brunetto. 51 saves now for the sophomore from Greater Latrobe. Face-off coming up to the left of the East net. Williams looks for the lead player. It was McKenzie. Backhanded out. Williams couldn't get it out of the zone, so West will bring it back in. Carlisle has Yakmak on her. Carlisle looking for the wraparound. She takes to the top of the slot. It's going to be picked up, and it's actually going to be out by Moore. Moore passes it across for Carlisle. Williams is going to dump it behind. It's going to be McKenzie. Kylie McKenzie throws one off net. Oh, Collins couldn't get to it. Yakmak's going to get it top of the shot. Throws it down. It's going to be McKenzie in the corner. I'm sorry, Williams in the corner. Throws it across for O'Donnell. O'Donnell just chips it into the corner for McKenzie. McKenzie waits on the half wall. Back for O'Donnell. O'Donnell waits. Gets to the top of the slot. Throws it down. It's going to be blocked, and it's going to be picked up the other way by Schaltenbrand. No, Kiss makes the play to separate the puck, and then they meet up in the neutral zone. But Knockel will pass it out for Moore, and Moore will have to take it back in their own zone. Moore bounces it off, looking for Carlisle. Couldn't get it to her. It's going to go Schaltenbrand the other way. Schaltenbrand has Knockel on her. Throwing across. Ooh, nice tip there by Yakmak. Rebound. Oh! Brunetto with another save. On a redirection that time. 52 shots. 48 saves for Brunetto. 5:34 remaining in the first overtime period here at the Lemieux Sports Complex. Taylor with a shot on, save made, rebound. It's going to bounce around. It's going to be loose. Opportunity here. Brunetto's out of the play right now. They need to get her back in. Okay, Plunkard coming the other way. Taylor Plunkard 1-on-2. Plunkard comes in, shot off Nelson, loses it in her skates. It's going to be Relier coming the other way. Relier waiting for Anderson to get on. She does get on, so it's going to be an opportunity for Relier to bring it in. Relier has Schaltenbrand with her. It's going to go back in the near corner, Relier. Got a little bit of pressure there in the corner. Back up. East is going to pass it out for New Susan Nelson. Nelson back down looking for Schaltenbrand, or for Relier. Couldn't get it. Relier behind the net. Emery Taylor falls down. Relier falls on top of her. Taylor's getting up slow in this one. It's going to be thrown in front. Schaltenbrand shot. Low. Saved by Brunetto. Taylor is down. She's getting up slow. Let's see what they're going to do here. She's going to go back to the bench real fast. 4:43 remaining in the overtime period. 55-21 are the shots. 4-4 is the score. It's 8:08 on your terrestrial clock. If you're tuning in right now, yes, the other game has not started yet. We are still in a overtime delay for the previous game. So, yes, we're supposed to be covering Central and Southeast by now. No, we're not there yet. Reiner will win the faceoff, but O'Donnell will go into her. It'll go behind the net. It'll be picked up by Yakmak up along the boards. I'm sorry, that was Knockel. Up along for McKenzie, but it's going to be Reiner coming the other way. Reiner waits, shot on, saved by Brunetto, and held on to. 4:36 remaining in the overtime period. East will line up. West will line up. We'll have another face-off here. 4:36 to go. Thank you for joining us for this broadcast, Berg Hockey Live. It is the East and West in the Girls League semifinal. Overtime, 4-4 is your score. The East had a 3-1 lead at one point in this contest. The West was able to come back and tie things up in the last 4 minutes of regulation. West undefeated on the season. East, the number 4 seed, defeating the Southwest squad 2-1 in the first round on Sunday. I'm Brian Mitchell. With me is Todd Kazarowski working on the tech side of things. For 10 Band TV, thanks for everything they do for us, but we're going to see this come the other way. Liz Bowers is going to carry it in. Liz Bowers throws one into the corner. Leah O'Donnell dumping it behind, and it's going to be picked up by O'Donnell, looking for Mackenzie on the way out. Mackenzie finishing the season tied for 5th in scoring with 12 points. Williams tied for 7th, has an opportunity. A game on her stick, bounces on Collins. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a penalty shot as she's tore down on her way to the net. The arms go immediately up in the X, and it is a penalty shot. Williams will have an opportunity to win it. If Williams scores here, the East goes to the finals. If she doesn't, we continue to play in the overtime. They do have a timeout because in the overtime rules, you get your timeouts back at the end of regulations in overtime in the playoffs. So West does call a timeout here. Let them think about it. Williams, perceived that Williams will take the shot. Yep, they're presenting her as the person that will take the shot. Well, let's go over the scoring real fast while I have a second before they get started here. Nope, I guess we don't have a second. We're going to find out if this one is over or if we continue. 3:30 remaining in the overtime period. Cora Williams will step in with an opportunity to send the East to the finals. Jenna Collins, the top goaltender in the league this season, in her way. One-on-one. Let's see where this goes. Williams will skate up. She grabs the puck, carries it in. Williams skates in, waits, takes a goes on deep, just misses the net wide! She misses on the far post! Tried to slide it through. Collins got a piece of it, puts it inside. And Collins keeps the West alive. 3:30 remaining in the overtime period. They come out to congratulate her. But you better get back to the bench. This is territory of a possible delay of game. Okay. If they keep sending the players out there. Nope, they're not going to call anything. They're going to let it go here. 5-on-5 here. 3:30 to go in the overtime period. 4-4 is your score. 56 shots for the West squad, but the biggest one of all was Jenna Collins' save on Cora Williams in the overtime period on a penalty shot. Knockel lets it go past her, and it'll go off of Relier down there. Important to realize, though, every other player except for Williams and Collins got a breather there. So it was almost like an extended timeout. So a little bit of help out for both squads. Moore waits on the line, has Mackenzie all over her. It's going to go back to the East squad. Cleared up off of Moore. Mackenzie's going to bounce it off of Relier. Mackenzie's going to take it the other way. Has a hard time along the lines. Mackenzie throws it up. Cora Williams will go to the center. He's going to go back out for O'Donnell, but she can't get to it. Yakmak will just have to let it go, and she's going to dump it back in. They have to get onside. They do so. O'Donnell will chase it down with Moore. Moore throws it down. Back down, McKenzie throws one innocently on net, blocked by Moore. Or by Webster. Marley Webster will carry it out of the zone. Webster has O'Donnell on her. O'Donnell and Yakmak separate each other. 2:24 remaining in the first overtime. O'Donnell bounces off. Webster waits, throws one down. Under the slot, kiss. Save made! It sits in the crease! Another save by Brunetto! McKenzie's going to go the other way. McKenzie has 3 dark shirts on her with 2 trailing. McKenzie all alone with no help. Takes the shot, hard angle. Collins saves it, throws it off to the outside. Taylor back behind. Emmy Taylor leaves it for Reiner. Reiner up and around. It's going to bounce off of the boards awkwardly, and it's going to be picked up and dumped out by the West squad. 8:15 on the terrestrial clock, 1:45 remaining in the first overtime. As crazy as it sounds, we may not. Relier gets separated by Sloan. Sloan throws one around. It's going to go past Floric and picked up by Plunkard on the fly. Plunkard is going to throw one on net for Collins. It's going to bounce in front. Collins is going to lose it, but Schaltenbrand will take it. Schaltenbrand up along. Clement separates it from Anderson. Sloan has a hard time bouncing. It's going to go out of play. 1:16 to go in the overtime period. 4-4 is your score. I'm running out of superlatives. You're like going into Central and Southeast superlatives now. So we'll have a face-off directly in front of us. And it's won by the East, out for McKenzie. It's going to go past her, and it'll be dumped down. Anderson waits. The puck's going to go in for Carlisle. Carlisle waits, throws one on net, saved by Brunetto, and held on to. 58 shots on net for the West squad, if they'd have counted that one as one. 58 shots on net for the West squad. They're going to call it officially 57, but Brunetto has sought 53 of them so far. Back down. 1 minute remaining in the overtime. Up for Kylie McKenzie. McKenzie up for Williams. Williams gets stick checked by Schaltenbrand. Williams and Schaltenbrand go along the half wall. They'll battle off. Williams back down. It's going to be picked up and cleared out of the zone. Sloan from Sarah leaves it for Yakmak of Armstrong. It'll go up to Medved of West Allegheny. And in comes the West squad. 30 seconds to go in the first overtime. Relier throws one on net to Brunetto, who makes another save. 23.5 seconds to go. Face-off coming up to the right of the one they call Taco Brunetto. I remember that the first game this season, they were like, her name's Taco. Like, okay, I'll do that the entire season, not a problem. Moore will win the face-off, dump it in. Carlisle throws it up in front, opportunity for Schaltenbrand, can't collect it, so it's going to be a good play by Taylor going down to separate the puck. Knuckles going to throw it on, opportunity, save made, rebound held on to by Brunetto. Huge marks for Nama Encore from the DJ. Big ups. LeBlanc will step in for the face-off with Schaltenbrand. Taylor heads off. They're going to switch out Relier and Reiner. Reiner will take the face-off now with LeBlanc. Face-off won by LeBlanc. Nicely done. Knockel's going to pass it up, looking for Plunkard. Plunkard's going to collect it, bring it in. She has more in front of her. That's the end of the period, though. At the end of the first overtime, I believe we should have an ice cut here. Yes, we will have an ice cut at the end of the first overtime. With 4-4 on your score, we will have an ice cut here. Overtime rules apply. We'll take care, guys. I'll be back momentarily with another overtime period on Berg Hockey Live, presented by 10band.tv. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Penguins rinks here at the Lemieux Sports Complex in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania, southern Butler County here. Well, we've got a 4-4 game. This is what we do know. We have a 4-4 game between the East and the West. We know the scoring looked like this. McKenzie opened it up in the first. Reiner responded. Then a goal by Plunkard, and Floric gave a 3-1 lead to the East. Marley Webster made it a 3-2 game, and then it was a LeBlanc, Ashlyn LeBlanc tip-in to make it 4-2 in the East in the second period. We went into the third 4-2 East. 4:23 remaining in the third. A goal by Lillian Relier made it 4-3, and then Mara Carlisle was able to tie things up at the 1:12 remaining mark of the final regulation period. We went through one overtime period where it was a back and forth. There was a penalty shot by Cora Williams that was saved by Jenna Collins. We now had the ice cut, which is required after 2 periods of play. We have a bunch of players playing in another game after this who are starting to need to get re-warmed up. I say that jokingly, but I was talking to an assistant coach during the break, and he said, yeah, probably. And we are still tied at 8:30 in the evening on a Wednesday at the Lemieux Sports Complex between the East and the West squad. Oh, and one of these teams is going to the championship and the other one's going home. So that might have something to do with it, but thank you for joining us here this evening. My name is Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live, presented by 10band.tv, doing all the heavy lifting with the tech and such. That was your scoring update. That was your update on life. We're in 2 overtimes now. We still have a lot of hockey to play tonight with another game on tap after this. So we'll find out what's going to happen here at Chez Lemieux. The teams are lining up to get back out on the ice. The East is here already. The West just arrived. 17-minute periods here. Let's see if they need all of this one. If they need all of another one, another ice cut. The good news is 99% of these players are on summer break now. 10% of them have graduated. So they don't have anywhere to be tomorrow. Just have a little bit of fun with it, folks. It's a Wednesday night. I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live. We'll be back momentarily with the start of the second overtime here at the Lemieux Sports Complex. Let everybody know, Championship Saturday will be held this Saturday at the Lemieux Sports Complex, the same rink you're seeing right now. It will be the winner of this game versus the winner of our next game. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have another game to call tonight. It is the Central and the Southeast teams. I don't know if they're hoping that they get to another game or not, that they get this game over with, or if they want to play or not. We're going to find out because the two teams are ready to go. They're going to line up here at center momentarily. But the championship will be held here at 4:45 p.m. and held on our YouTube page. You already have the link available. It's getting really loud in here. They're getting rowdy. The two teams vying for that slot in the championship on the ice. West undefeated on the regular season, 10-0. Went through everybody twice without a blemish on the record. The East went through the season 5-5. Were able to defeat the Southwest team 2-1 in the first round. West will carry it in. Relier will take the face-off win forward. She's going to carry it behind the net. Relier throws one in front, tip in front. Carlisle trying to pass it around. They're just going to fall on it. Another save by Brunetto. And melting to the ice, I believe, was Olivia Yakmak. A little dramatic pose there. It's either that or she's really tired, which I don't blame her for. O'Donnell will step in. It's going to be Webster with a shot blocked. Look for the rebound in front. Nobody home. Yakmak passes one out. It's going to be picked up by Relier. Relier takes it behind the net on the backhand. She's going to have to skate it around. Williams battles off with her. Leaves it around for Reiner. Relier playing behind the net. Battles off with Yakmak. Relier throws it up. It's going to be Williams collecting the puck. She's going to wait. Try to set up the play. Webster with the keep in. Webster drops the slot. Blocked by Yakmak. Rebound. Carlisle throws one behind the net. Brunetto lets it go behind for Williams. Williams leaves it around. She'll battle off with Carlisle and trying to make the play. Taking a hit to play. Make the play was Carlisle. Knuckle behind the net. Knuckle with Kiss along the boards. Kiss has been very strong in this game. A difference maker. Throwing it up to Webster. Another pass to the front. Unfortunately, unable to get to it. Was a light blue jersey. Webster picking off another point clear pass. McKenzie's going to turn it and go the other way. See how much she has left. Webster on her, a little bit tired. Moore comes over, recovers. McKenzie takes a shot. Net comes off. Face-off will be to the left of Collins as Collins knocked it off on the shot. 15:29 remaining in the second overtime period. Still tied at 4. Shots are 61-22 in favor of the West. Offensive own face-off for the East, however. Back out to the point. Sloan will just dump it back in. They need to get onside. Plunkard tags up. He's going to go back to Webster. Webster in the corner. Webster waits, throws it up for Anderson. Anderson up for Schultenbrand. Schultenbrand can't collect the puck, so she'll have to skate into the corner. Sloan back around looking for Lewis. Anderson does collect it. Anderson throws it in front. Shot by Schultenbrand. Save and held on to by Corinne Brunetto. 15:01 remaining in the second overtime. Thank you for joining us at this instant classic semifinal between the West and the East of the PIHL Girls League. I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live presented by 10band.tv. Medved will just dump it into the zone. Winner gets to head to the championship game. LeBlanc is going to get it out of the zone. LeBlanc just takes it, dumps it up. Kelly will chase it down, but it'll be Bailey Medved dumping up along the boards. Just past Reiner, and it's going to go out of the zone. Relier leaves it, but can't get it off to Carlisle, so Relier will take it. Nice tip out by LeBlanc. LeBlanc will just dump it up along the boards for Kelly. Alexa Kelly goes into the boards hard. Carlisle, and it'll bounce up. Kelly in the right place, right time, comes in, help out with Lewis. LeBlanc can't get it, so Relier will carry it in. Relier waits, dumps it. It's going to be blocked by Sloan. Sloan back behind, wheels it around. It's going to go up to the point. Webster once again. Webster throws one on, look for the tip in front. Kelly can't get it up for Moore. Moore to Reiner in the slot. Reiner, half slapper, shot on Brunetto, save made, held on to by Taco. And with 14 minutes remaining in the second overtime, we'll have another face-off. I promise you we have another game here tonight. I promise you that we will get to it at some point. We do need to take care of some stuff in hand here, however, and that is a final in this one. We hope to get that to you soon, but completely out of my ability to make that happen. So McKenzie will have to try to get it. It's going to go back out of the zone. The East is going to go. Cora Williams is probably going to get to this before Moore. She does. She gets tripped up. They're playing the puck, so no penalty. McKenzie throws it up front. Oh, thrown on off of a stick and just goes wide of the net. Webster's carrying it out of the zone. Webster comes in across, waits the top of the slot. Webster's shot, saved by Brunetto. Rebound goes back out. It's going to go Moore, blocked. Plunkard will take it. She's going to lose it in her feet. It's going to go more. Another shot. Brunetto gloves it, holds on to it. 67 shots on net. 66, 67 shots on net. See if they update it. 62 saves for Brunetto. Relier is going to try to get to it. Reiner leaves it back in the corner. Taylor tosses it around. Sloan gets a stick on it. Relier looking for the wraparound. Throws it in front up to Moore. Moore at the point. Shot looks for the tip in front. Carlisle over to the point. Relier in the corner. Relier gets the puck separated off of her. Yakmak up for Moore. Floric has Plunkard if she hurries. Can't get it past. Nice keep in by Carlisle. Carlisle passes up. Reiner shot. Save made by Brunetto. And it's going to be sent the length of the ice for an icing call. 12:42 remaining in the second overtime period. Just for the record, a YouTube broadcast can only go 8 hours, so I hope we don't have to test the limits. With that being said, we'll have another face-off to the left of Corin Brunetto. 12:42 remaining in the second overtime. Reiner back for Webster. Webster battles off. Webster stays in the near corner. It is not my record, though, for an overtime game. My first ever broadcast, I did 3 overtimes. And it was solo, too. McKenzie will bring it in. Kylie McKenzie. Wait, shot. Saved by Collins. Rebound. Oh! Just missing the play was Williams on the wall. And here comes the West the other way. Carlisle. Wait, shoots. Brunetto with the save. Rebound thrown on net by hand. That was hand on net. But Relier is going to have the whistle, and we'll see what they call. Face off to the right of Brunetto. If you're just joining us now, thank you. I had a triple overtime game in our first ever broadcast. That was my longest ever broadcast, and it was solo too. So I've been there. I've done that. I believe, ironically, it was a holiday tournament, and it was Greater Latrobe and West A in the finals. So Brunetto with another glove save and holds on to a 12:01 remaining in the fifth period. Fifth period meaning double overtime. It is 8:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Daylight Time now. No, Eastern Standard. Back out, and it'll be cleared. Plunkard's going to chase it down. They're going to wave it off. Plunkard's going to take it. It's going to be picked up by Medved. Medved will just bounce it out. It's going to go out to the point. Knockel can't keep it in. Goes around. Knockel loses it to Schultenbrand. Schultenbrand coming in. Shot. And it's just over the head of Brunetto. Plunkard leaves it out. It's going to be Floric losing it at her feet. Floric does find it. Floric comes in around Webster, but it's going to be separated by Webster. Kiss just dumps it along the boards. Knockel. Knockel will take it. Dumps it up. Oh, it's going to turn over to Relier. Relier shot. Save Brunetto. Back down behind. They cleared up to Carlisle. Carlisle's shot saved. 70 shots coming across. Brunetto so far, 66 saves. Moore throws one on. It goes wide of the net. 70 shots on net right now. Up across, Reiner. Shot. Save Brunetto again. Back down. It'll be backed out by the East squad, and McKenzie will chase it down. The puck will not make it. She'll beat the puck out. We try to throw it in front. It's going to bounce behind Williams. Williams on the backhand. Has a little bit of pressure from the West. Back up. Lewis just lets it go. Yakmak will chase it down. Carlisle speeding her way. Yakmak up, looking for O'Donnell. O'Donnell takes it on the backhand. It's going to bounce around Reiner. Carrying it the other way is Carlisle. Third leading scorer in a regular season, Mara Carlisle of Lindsley. Throws it off of the wall. Goes back behind Yakmak and up along It's Floric. Floric will bounce it out. And here comes Cora Williams. Williams just going to bounce it into the corner. She's battled off with Ryan, with somebody friend, nobody home. That was Moore. It's going to go back out to the point, kept in nicely by Yakmak. It's going to go back to Webster, though. Floric down low. Schultenbrand in the corner. Lakin Schultenbrand leaves it. That's going to be turned over Plunkard. Taylor Plunkard throws one across. Couldn't complete the play, so it's going to go out of the zone for Leia Lewis. Leia Lewis will let it go, and it's going to be off of Moore. It's going to come back all the way down into the east zone. Face-off coming up to the left of Corinne Brunetto. 9:29 remaining in the overtime period here. Shots are 72-23 in favor of the West squad. I can't make that up. 9:29 to go. Face-off won by the West, but the East is going to take it out the other way. That's Alexa Kelly. Alexa Kelly throws it. He's going to leave it for Elizabeth Jarrett. Elizabeth Jarrett's going to get around defense. Kelly in front. Jarrett waits, skates it off. It's going to be battled off with a couple West players, and it's going to be carrying it out. Hannah Kiss. Kiss across center, across the blue. Comes in, top of the circles, loses the puck in the skates of Knockel. It's going to go length of the ice, and icing is said call. That was Sloan with the breakup. 8:57 to go. Second overtime. Once again, I am Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live. Thank you for joining me here at the Lemieux Sports Complex as the West and East are putting on an instant classic here tonight. Second overtime, 8:57, 4-4 is the score. Reiner backs it off to Carlisle, shot from the Moore. Moore, another save from Brunetto. That's 73 on the night. 73 shots on the night. Back out for Relier. Relier has Yakmak all over her. Olivia Yakmak separates the puck from her, gives it up to Kylie McKenzie. McKenzie can't get it out. Moore gets there. Falling down is Carlisle on the play. Carlisle and McKenzie can't get to it. Relier will carry it back in up to Reiner. Reiner, top of the circle, shot. Goes around. Relier with an opportunity. Save! Brunetto! I would like to announce the GoFundMe for a new set of pads for Corinne Brunetto, as these ones are going to be worn out by the end of this contest. 74 shots, 70 saves. Yakmak going around, throws it up for Kylie McKenzie. McKenzie has Williams if she hurries. Williams loses off the back of her skates, but she has a little bit of help from O'Donnell. O'Donnell's going to carry it in. It's going to bounce off Williams. Up for O'Donnell, but Webster will take it. Webster waits, throws it off of Williams. It's going to be Webster again. Up and out. Yakmak battles off. Nice play to get the puck back across the center by Olivia Yakmak. O'Donnell will battle off in front of the West net bench. Out for Reiner. Reiner waits, shot off of the back glass. Yakmak throws it around for McKenzie. It's going to go up for Webster. Bounced off. And O'Donnell will get for Relier. Relier dumps it around. It'll be O'Donnell dumping it out for Webster. McKenzie goes around. 7:31 remaining in the second overtime period. No ice cut after this one if we need be. We'll have another overtime, but it's going to go right out. It's going to be McKenzie, but nice play by Schultenbrand to separate that one. Sloan's going to dump it back in, but it's offside. Once again, thank you for joining us here. If you're looking for Central and Southeast, well, we'll get there at some point. Schultenbrand threw this one on. We're having a little bit of a technical difficulty as the last two teams don't want to decide who's going to the finals yet. Webster passes it up to Moore. Moore's tip in front. Oh, Sloan with a stick in front. Yakmak throws it up along the wall. Floric, who has 2 goals in these 2 games. They're looking for the stretch pass, and the West is doing a good job of separating that from a possibility. Floric going to try it again. Plunkard can't get it, so it's going to be Kiss going the other way. Sloan takes it. She's going to take the puck, and she's going to dump it just the length of the ice. Icing's going to be the call. 6:24 remaining, second overtime. 4-4 is your score. Shots are 74-23 in favor of the West squad. Yeah, I think that's all the pertinent information I have right now. LeBlanc will step in with Reiner. Offensive zone faceoff once again for the West squad. Back out. LeBlanc leaves it up. It's going to go up for Jarrett. They'll battle off back, and it'll be Knockel dumping it up. Jarrett and Knockel will battle off, and it'll be cleared up along the wall. Jarrett leaves it out. LeBlanc can't get it out, so it'll stay down in the zone. Leah Lewis will take it. Goes around for Carlisle. LeBlanc separates her from the puck, but it's going to be picked up by Relier. Relier's blocked on a shot in front. Opportunity for the West. Confusion created. Alexa Kelly bounces it up to the point. Bailey Medved shot through traffic off of the leg of the defender. I believe that was Knockel. Back up, and Kelly will just dump it the length of the ice. Another icing call coming up against the East squad. 5:36 remaining in the second overtime period. Sheltonbrand will step in and held on to by Brunetto. Was confused about where that puck went. She had her glove on it, but second guessing it on the faceoff went by Sheltonbrand. Sheltonbrand going for the shot off the faceoff. Taylor goes back down. It's going to be bounced out. It's Moore. Moore gives it up for Plunkard. Anderson and Yakmak behind the net. Yakmak throws it up past Floric, and it's going to go over for Moore. Tessa Moore. Up along the boards for Sheltonbrand, but it's going to be nicely played by the East squad to try to separate that one. Madison Sloan from Sarah Catholic tries to get it out of the zone. It goes up for Floric, but it's going to be picked up by Taylor. Plunkard going the other way. Plunkard has Moore in front of her. Gets around Moore. Plunkard on the backhand save. Collins rebound. Oh, it's in the corner. Plunkard throws one in the slot, but it's going to be picked up by the West squad. Kiss carrying it across center, across the blue. Comes in across, separated the puck from by Yakmak. Taylor up for Yakmak. Up across Floric. It's going to bounce around a little bit. It's going to go back out of the zone. Opportunity here for the East if they hurry. Yakmak's going to pounce it out for Floric. Floric has Plunkard, but they are two back for the West. They're paying attention to that stretch pass. Floric brings it in the zone, gets around that defense, throws a flutter on net. Gloved by Collins, and they'll have a face-off in the offensive zone. 4:27 remaining in the second overtime. 4-4 is your score. I promise you we have another game. I really promise you. And it'll be on a new feed. However, we need to get this one done first. The East just throws it on. Cora Williams had an opportunity, but the puck is deflected too far forward. O'Donnell. Leah O'Donnell of Armstrong battles off. It'll go back up to the point. Leah Lewis up along. O'Donnell. Backhand looking for McKenzie behind the net. Kylie McKenzie tied for fifth in scoring in a regular season. Opportunity in front nicely by East. Can't finish up the play. O'Donnell waits, battles off with Relier. Lewis lets Relier get past her. Relier, top of the circles, fires one on. Corinne Brunetto, yet another save. 75 shots for the West squad. Well, if Corinne Brunetto's going to be trying out for Latrobe varsity on the boys' side next year, she's having a really good... She has some tape to show Coach Werner. Sloan will bring it in. There's going to be a battle in the corner. They're going to tie it up. 3:25 remaining in the second overtime. West carrying it out is Tessa Moore. Floric lets it go. It's going to be 4-on-2 if they hurry. Moore brings it in. She's going to get stick-checked by Plunkard. They'll hold on to it. Coming across. She couldn't finish with the pass. Webster's shot. Tipped in front. Kiss. Loses it at the slot. It's going to go back down and into the Yakmak behind the net. Yakmak will dump it around for Floric. Floric has Plunkard. She throws it up and on to her own bench. Looking for the pass, and she didn't think the glass was there. I think she thought the glass was there. I don't blame her. She's probably tired. She's been playing for how long now? I'd probably start seeing glass where it's not. But with 2:56 remaining in the second overtime, we'll have a face-off inside the East Zone. Relier will step in with O'Donnell, won by Relier. Nice play by Moore to keep it in the zone. Tessa Moore will just dump it down behind the net. They're calling it off. Tessa Moore let it go offside. So the East will have an opportunity here with the West not being able to touch the puck. Throwing it up for the stretch pass, and it's going to go off Williams and McKenzie. It's going to bounce in, and it's going to be kept in. Oh, my God. O'Donnell and McKenzie just ran into each other at the blue line. An opportunity going the other way for the West, but they cannot capitalize. Nokel can't get to it, so an icing call against the West, and now there will be an opportunity inside the zone for the East squad. 2:27 remaining in the second overtime period. Shots are 75-24. Score tied at 4. They are tripling them up in shots right now. Taylor steps in. Face-offs won by the West. Moore passes it around for Schaltenbrand. Schaltenbrand gets it out of the zone. The defense starts to collapse a little bit. Has to get in past Kiss. Kiss had to stutter step to stay on. Brunetto throws wet one to the outside. Back down. Schaltenbrand waits, throws it in front. Reiner loses the puck. It's going to go around for Floric. Floric's going to let it go. Plunkard's going to get it. Has Moore once again. Tell me if you've heard this one before. Gets around Moore. Moore does make the separation, though. Moore gets the puck and throws it up the ice. All the way out for Sloan. Maddie Sloan has Nokel. Doesn't use her, goes to Kiss, but finds Plunkard on the far wall off a tip. Plunkard throws it behind Taylor. Taylor's shot goes past Collins. Rebound opportunity. Floric couldn't finish it. It goes back out to the point. Sloan throws it down, and it's going to go out for Yakmak. Oh, she falls trying to go for it. It's going to be icing on the West squad. 1:27 remaining, second overtime. Face-off coming up to the right of Jenna Collins. Back to the point. Sloan. Shot. Looks in front. O'Donnell. Tip in front. Oh! Just goes wide. Throws it right. McKenzie. Oh! Saved by Collins. Collins got to wake up here. 1:19 to go in the second overtime. Bounces around. A couple opportunities for the East. And now let's see if they can build off of them. Face-off won by the East. Back to Sloan. Sloan throws one on. Tip in front for O'Donnell. McKenzie can't get to it. O'Donnell will take it in the near corner. Up around for McKenzie. McKenzie waits, throws one in front. Opportunity. Oh! Just missed 2 sticks, and it's going to be Relier taking it the other way. Relier for Anderson. Nope. It's going to go back to the East. East is going to be able to get it across. 1 minute remaining in the overtime period. Puck's going to go the length of the ice. Collins is going to play it. Falling down was their defensive player. McKenzie throws it in front. Oh, big play once again by Marley Webster to separate that puck. 1 minute to go in the overtime period. 45 seconds to go exactly, actually. McKenzie tries to separate the puck. Taylor back down. The East is going to get it back out. Williams couldn't get to it, so Relier will have to collect it inside her own zone. Lillian Relier takes it, dumps one all the way down. It's going to be picked up, and Sloan will just dump it back in. Back down for Relier. Plunkard, top of the circle, throwing it into the corner. Plunkard, waiting for it. And it's going to be picked up by the West and dumped out. 14 seconds to go in the second OT. Madison Sloan will take it. The Sarah Catholic product up for Floric. And it'll just be picked up by the West and carried back in through 2 seconds to go. 1 second to go. Ladies and gentlemen, How about some triple overtime? 2 games for the price of 1. Triple overtime coming up. Yeah, I'll be back momentarily here on Berg Hockey Live, presented by 10band.tv. I can keep regurgitating stats all I want this evening, but however, I'm just going to say it this way. We're tied at 4. We're in the 3rd overtime period. The East and West are playing for the championship berth here. The Southeast and the Central teams are just hanging out watching the games. I had a little bit of talk with Rick Tingle, the head coach of the Southeast squad, during that little break. Asked him if he was going to start making his team run wind sprints to warm up. He said no, not yet. So we're going to find out. The shots are 75-24 in favor of the West squad. But we have another overtime period here, and I can't say that without laughing at this point. It's like Groundhog Day all over again. West and East. Reiner will step in with, they're switching sides. I don't think anybody remembered to switch the sides on this one. Reiner will step in, I believe, with LeBlanc to start this overtime period. Switching up some lines here. LeBlanc, Floric, and Plunkard. LeBlanc will lose the face-off to Reiner. West will carry it in. Mara Carlisle. Carlisle, top of the slot, waits. Shot save made by Brunetto. 76 shots. I'm just ticking it down now. 76 shots. Face-off coming up to the left of Brunetto. Oh, Reiner takes down somebody on the face-off, and They're starting to get a little bit aggravated out there. It might just be being tired. Relier will dump it across. Carlisle knocks down Knockel. A pair of seniors combine on that one. West takes it outside, so it's going to be tied up. Plunkard throws it back in on net. Brunetto just dumps it to the corner. Yakmak up for Floric. Floric loses it to Reiner. Reiner carries it in. Top of the circle. Reiner waits. Shot. 77. And probably at least 50 of them are glove saves. 20 of which are probably legitimately solid glove saves, too. Schaltenbrand will step in. Shermat's shot bounces off. Ooh, another save. That'll be 78. That one didn't make it on net. She just falls on it. Back for Shermatz. Sydney Shermatz, 78. Get a quick change for the West squad. Webster will dump that one in behind the net. Williams will collect it. McKenzie engages. She'll take the puck, gets around Moore this time, but she can't hold on to it. They're offside. Tripped up around the blue line, and here comes the West squad the other way. Tessa Moore, the freshman, comes in, goes for the wraparound, falls down in the process. Zimbicki Lewis bounces off a defender. It's going to go back for Tessa Moore behind the net. Moore throws one in front, nobody home. McKenzie will just dump it back out. And it will be Hannah Kiss dumping it down. Maddie Sloan behind the net. West has to get back on. They do so. East will take it. They do get the stretch pass, but McKenzie wasn't ready for it. 15:24 remaining in the third overtime. They did get that separation they've been trying to get for the last two periods, but McKenzie could not get in position. 15:24 remaining. Here we go. West face offensive zone faceoff. Offensive zone faceoff win. Shot just wide of the net. It's going to go back down. Relier gets battled off with Yakmak in the corner. Kelly waits. It'll get bounced out. Back up. Kelly can't get to it, so Carlisle throws it on net. Oh, losing it in front. Relier with the shot blocked by Knockel. Knockel couldn't finish it. It's going to go on to Brunetto. Rebound. Shot just wide of the net by Reiner, falling down. Plunkard bounces it around. It's going to be Medved dumping it on. Blocked by Knockel. It's going to come around, and it's going to be Knockel behind the net. Back around for Kelly. Alexa Kelly waits, thinks about it, takes a little bit of time, and clears the zone with Taylor. Taylor carrying it out. Past Plunkard. Taylor around Medved. In front of that, throws it on. Collins with the save. Medved will dump it around, looking for Knockel. Knockel keeps it in nicely. Out for Kelly. Alexa Kelly on the backhand. Loses the puck. It's going to go out. Relier will take it. Relier across the blue. Top of the circles. Goes behind the net. Relier gets knocked down by Yakmak. No call on the play. Back up for Plunkard. Plunkard backhands it. It'll be cleared down. Kept in nicely. Reiner. Shot. 79. Commissioner John Muka just came up to me asking me to speed up this game. Unfortunately, I don't have the power to do that. These ladies are just not wanting to get off the ice. So we're going to get started here, hopefully we get an answer soon, but I'm not holding my breath. Lewis, down around. It's going to be picked up. Shot on. Saved by 80. 80. That's 8-0 for those counting at home. 76 saves. East is just going to clear it up to Webster. Webster throws it down. Kiss around. Lewis backhands it. O'Donnell is going to pick up the puck. Opportunity here there's not a lot of speed left in this game for obvious reasons, but they're going to try their best out there. Thrown in front. Williams is going to have to collect it. Williams back down. O'Donnell throws it in front. Williams, shot, scores! Carl Williams ends it! Fires a shot from the circle, and ladies and gentlemen, the East squad is headed to the championship game on Saturday. 13:24 remaining in the third overtime. The East squad will head to the finals. Williams fired one over the corner, over the glove of Collins. Collins is not happy right now for obvious reasons, but Cora Williams, tied for 7th in scoring in the regular season. 5 goals, 6 assists, 11 points over her 10 games. 11 games if you consider the second game, the playoff game. The East will play the winner of the next game, which will be played soon on the next feed. You'll have to go out to this one to go to the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for following along tonight. Your final score from the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex: the East 5, the West 4. I'm Brian Mitchell. Thank you for joining me on Berg Hockey Live, presented by 10band.tv. Thank you to Todd Kazarowski for all of his work here tonight. We still have another game to play, so join us as the Southeast and Central face off on our YouTube channel. Take care, guys. We'll see you in a bit.